Kawaii, hello. How are you, Sharky, dancing rat? Dance rat, dance rat. Man, I still haven't... I should have been hurrying to eat my oatmeal, but I'm a fool. Happy time zone, everyone. Woo-wee. What a year it's been, everyone. I hope you're all doing well in these literal trying times. Ow. You just started up again? How much more school do you have, Kawaii? Like how many years? Or semesters? Oh, what have you? Ow! Oatmeal, oatmeal! Yummy, yummy. I put bananas and I put like these really super red plums inside. It's yummy. Oh, oh, oh. Eat your oatmeal, everyone. It is good for you. How are you gonna... Wow, why do I have the bonk on the screen, actually? Now, Misty's biggest fan, I learned something yesterday. I became privy to a piece of information as to your true identity, which maybe you told me in the beginning, but I had forgotten. For like months now. But the secret's out, Misty's biggest fan. You done got caught. I got you red-handed. Red, like, you know, the color of, oh, I don't know, crimson? Ow. Oatmeal gone. Yum, yum, yum. Woo! Beep. Mia, hello. How are you? Good time zone. Meow, meow, meow. Oh my goodness. We're on the final case, y'all. I had to be informed. Good, and guess what? I mean, you sort of stopped talking. You just got weird with tail pulling, and I was like, "Who? What's going on?" Star, hello. Jose, what's your favorite crime? Oh my goodness. Ah! Not my compoopser. Not my comploopsy whoopsies. You've slept? Hell yeah. Oh, you got your hair chirped. Hell yeah. Hair, yeah. Grammatical murder. That's good. I'm here for his dream. Prim and proper. Hell yeah. I'm about to go to school. I want to drop in to say I love you. It's your 15th anniversary pin. Wait. What? Huh? I love you too off. I don't know what you... The Miku? 15th anniversary? What are you... What? What are we talking about? Miku! Do I have that? It's the big strawberry. Oh, shoot. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Cozy talked to you. I didn't know what it was. Okay, so first, I didn't know you talked to Cozy, but I also was just like, I'm like, what did I talk to you about? I don't know what we're talking about. No, yeah, I don't know where those are, but I'll try and remember. Remind me, and I'll send you a picture later. Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness! I didn't know what it was. It's cute though. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hello, welcome. I'm ready to do a crime. I mean, solve a crime. Wink. I can't wink on this model. I probably could, but I feel like a lot of times the dual eyes, if you have the eyes tracking independently, you get a lot of like, and I don't know. I was like, I don't want to look like I'm like cross-eyed all the time. If I can avoid it. Are you all ready for something that is nice for once? We're going to enact justice, and maybe that's in short supply these days, if you know what I mean. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, babies, listen up, baby. Taco Bell. What's your order at Taco Bell? What do you get at the Taco Bell? Oh boy, I'm hungry. Oh shoot. I forgot that I was playing a different game before. Well, hold on. I have the fake game capture. Hell yeah. Oh, but this is not the one I want. You're not the one that I want? I want... No. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I had so much time to prepare, and I didn't realize there were so many things unconnected. Alright, y'all. The salsa power bowl thing. The online cravings box. The beef burrito, cheesy potatoes. And a crunch wrap supreme. Hell yeah. And a baja blast. A baja blast. I feel like I like the 5-layer beefy cheesy burrito. And Cozy has shown me the way of the Doritos Locos taco. They're pretty good. All right, y'all. I'm so excited. Turnabout for the ages. This is the final Miles Edgeworth case, baby. Here we go. Oh my god. What could possibly happen next? I've never had Baja Blast, but I don't drink soda, so... What? Hello? Is there a giant? Huh? I'm sorry? Is the world of Ace Attorney getting weird? Oh no, this is the actor boy. Roar! It's the little guy that we have seen the horn of. Cloudion, hello! I mean, it's been weird, but not weird like a Kaiju's walking around. That's pretty weird. Homestuck Ben 10 haunted my dreams. I hope you know good. I'm glad. That Ben 10 is John Egbert. Confirmed. I will not be taking questions at this time. Okay. So, what's next for the great Miles Edgeworth, huh? What? You are serious about not being a prosecutor no more, ain't you? Is this like right after? Yes, I am. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe, and yet... I can't stop thinking about what Mr. DeKiller said. Me either. Congratulations. Oh, what's his voice? It's like, congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can I? This isn't over. We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gourd Lake was, or who really wrote that letter. We've been dancing to somebody else's tune this whole time, but whose? Shelly DeKiller, yeah. Still can't let it go, huh? You're like a dog with a dang bone, both of y'all are. Well, I got some reporting to do, so I'll catch y'all some other time, I guess. Well, you have a new story to chase already? You're trying to patronize me, golly. You bet I got new stories. More than you can shake a stick at. Gonna do an arson. Okay. You know where to do it. I can't say where, but there's one building. One building in particular that can use it right now more than any other building in America. A good reporter always has 3 or 4 leads bubbling away in the old scoop hunt. Somebody please. Whoa, what now? Oh, it's her again. Please, you have to help me. Huh? Do I know her? What's the matter? Has something happened? There's a body. It almost looks like a monster might have... A monster? Is this like minutes after, and there's already some other fucking problem immediately? Oh my gosh. Oh, babe, someone else smell that sweet, sweet smell of scoop soup. Yummy, yummy. This way, hurry. Oh my god! She was going for it. What's happened now? What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Scoop soup is... I don't want to ever forget that. We're at the big building empty lot. There's a big footprint. Huh? These look like... Yep, there's footprints. This right here is Photo Go. Footprints? But how big would a creature have to be to leave prints like that? Mr. Edgeworth, look! Whoa, is that the Presidente? Shilong Lang, what's he doing here? Wait, the guy on the floor that's... No. He died after all. Dijun Wang, the president of Zhangfa! Agent Lang! Mr. Prosecutor, how'd you get here so quick? What is going on here? Huh? You don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out myself? Can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... Yeah, that was a lion mane man from the first case. The body is lying inside one of these footprints. What on earth happened to him? There's a big horn. Monster! Monster? What the heck else do you want me to say, huh? There's monster prints, mister. It's a kaiju footprint, yeah. That's a big old bad old Tyrannosaurus done stomped right through here. I ain't been sure of nothing. What? And I suppose you mean you are sure. That's right, here's a scope to scope all the other scopes and bam, 10 feet deep. Man, trample by that monster. That'll lead him with that every paper from here to Honolulu. Ridiculous. There's no such thing as monsters. Wait. Oh wow, I don't remember. He was like a pro wrestler. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijun Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhangfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis. You're the assassin we've been looking for. In a sense, yes. This is Shelley the Killer. In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. As a monster expert, I can confirm. Are you a what are your qualifications, Star Spice? Did he finally manage to... You! Did you discover the body? Yes, that is, What are you doing, Agent Lang? Lang Ji says... Begin at the beginning, with the first person to arrive at the scene. Well, did you really just discover the body? Yes. Hey, go easy on her. Can't you see she's scared? I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anyone. Pah! No one's getting it easy today. Do you have any idea who that is lying dead over there? That's President Wang, the leader of Zhangfa. Hold it. Please, Agent Lang, you don't seem your usual self, in more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count, and you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened? What did you just say? Shouldn't you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? Got him! Boop, 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 boop. I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. I was just about to get started. Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little. Can show you my monster kissing permit? Yeah, show it to me, please. Put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord. Join the Discord, y'all. You are a dragon, the most basic form of all monsters. Is that true? Are dragons the most basic form? I feel like dragons are like... They're like cool guys. They're not monsters. They're just misunderstood. We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, I think we should. At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore.
Yeah, don't need... What? Don't nobody need to do no looking around. I done told you who did this. It was Tyrannosaurus, or my name ain't Light of Heart. Wait. Not who did this, what did it? Yeah, that.
Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Please step aside.
You can't order me around no more, mister. You step out of my dang ways more like it. Y'all mess with this here scoop of mine and there'll be a heck to pay and then some.
More like if you ask what's a monster, a lot of folks would start with dragon.
Really?
I would never call a dragon like a monster. You know what I mean? If you just ask me with no context, what is, give me like Family Feud style, like the top 5, you know? I don't know if dragon would be up there. I would never put, dragon wouldn't be in my top 15. I don't think of dragons as monsters. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm thinking like a boogeyman. I'm thinking like, you know, I don't know. Lots of other things from D&D, but not dragons. They can talk, typically. I feel like if you can talk, you're not a monster.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, wait. The woman who found the body. Where do I know her from?
You're Mr. Edgeworth, White. Do you remember me?
Oh, yes, of course. We met on... he doesn't remember that case.
No way! You two know each other?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do, from somewhere.
Great to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Wow, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant. I'm Penny Nichols.
Very good name.
I work over at Global Studios. I'm in charge of props. It's nice to meet you.
Ah, of course. One of my old cases involved a murder on the set of the Steel Samurai movie. She was a member of the crew and movie? It was just for the show. She was a member of the crew and provided some key evidence. What kind of retcon is that? It wasn't a movie, was it? Our paths must have crossed several times while it was all going on, and yet I've completely forgotten her. It's good, she barely mattered in the case. It's good to see you again. So if you're here, I guess that means...
That's right, we're here on location filming for Global Studios. It's kind of a big feature, to tell you the truth. I was first in today, wanted to make an early start. But then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and the body. Oh.
We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police?
Yes, of course, right away.
I'll need to speak with her at length a little later. But first, let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I'll need to examine everything in detail.
Ow, 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 ow!
We are detectives. What's this?
A clapper.
This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume.
What? That's a costume? You sure the creature that made these huge footprints didn't just shrink or something?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume. Okay. Alright. No need to be so Edgeworth about it. Ms. Nichols, where does this exit lead?
That? Oh, onto the grounds of the big building.
Yet another case with direct ties to that same building. The building with the hidden 51st floor used to store the lots for illicit auctions. The one we just did it. I guess it wouldn't be so much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet even more secrets. Gen chat star, I guess. It's definitely Gen. You definitely didn't just make it right now. You definitely didn't just draw it right now.
Oh, look at that! Somebody cut the chain.
They did? I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday. I'd say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from.
Eek.
Also... It's there! Alright, let's take a ding-dang look. Stop. Oh, you found this. Come on. Come on, y'all. Stop. What do you mean? Had it for years. I drew it, obtained it years ago. It's not even certified. It's not certified. There's no stamp on it. You gotta add a stamp. You gotta remember that there was a stamp on it. It's on the back. Oh, okay. B, hello. Oh my goodness. Stamp here to bed. Stamp here to bed. Okay.
Hey,
Well, what's the matter now?
look at that huge dent. How did that get there?
Oh yeah. You're right. That is a big dent. It would have taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too. Excuse me.
I wasn't like that yesterday either.
It wasn't. I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point. So are you kissing monsters again? Yeah, this is all that they never stopped. What's this?
Hey, these are those plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic.
They're plastic sheets, that much is true, but I don't think that's what they're used for.
Want me to explain, Mr. Edgeworth? Those are waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the camera when it's up on the crane. And if it starts raining while we're shooting, we can just cover up and keep going. I see, so they must be pretty big, right? Oh yeah, they have to be able to cover the whole rig. Wouldn't be much point using them otherwise.
So what do? We solve crimes, B. We investigate a crime scene. This guy got murdered somehow, and he's extremely muscular. Even though the bottoms of his pants are flared, the rest of it is skin tight because he's so muscular. And we just talk to people, and we make fun of a lot of heart usually.
What is it now? Can't you say I'm busy? Girl needs room to work, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that.
Would you? How do you know what the heck you're talking about? Tyrannosaurus is real, dang it. I know that for a fact.
For a fact, and how is that possible exactly?
Because I done seen him. What? You saw Tyrannosaurus?
I really hope I don't have to say this for the whole case.
Where? How? Heck yeah, I said I'm the big bad bull himself right there in front of me.
Is that who starts trying to kiss the victim? I hope they're not a monster, but they look sort of monstrous.
I was up on the 51 over... I was up on 51 over there in that big building just yesterday, right?
Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember.
Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That's right, I done seen him right when I took that photo. The person in the red raincoat.
Oh,
the person in the red raincoat, Miss Ringer, right? Yep, y'all see that blind right there next to Little Miss Raincoat? Well, guess who was on the other side of it at that very moment? That's right, Tyrannosaurus. There's nothing there. Well, I can't really capture every dang thing. It was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it, all right, boy, I did.
Oh my God.
Tyrannosaurus had big old eyes staring right at me, peeking right in through the window.
A window-peeking monster.
Anyhow, I don't got time to be shooting the breeze with y'all. I got stamps to stamp, reportages to report. Quit bugging me, will you? Go on, get.
Oh, you show me the back? Come on. So we got front, and we got back. We got back. My favorite part of the permit is that the underlining goes, that's how you know it's real. I'm a professional. Sunglasses, sunglasses, sunglasses. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta... Ooh. I'm rubbing my little eyeballs. I had a wave of sleepy hit me, even though I've had caffeine and already ate breakfast. Hello. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. That entire story was ridiculous.
You didn't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it that obvious? Well, there's always something true, and Ms. A Lot of Heart says some bullshit.
He's really him, huh?
It certainly appears to be the same man we met only a few days ago. All of these cases took place within, like, a week span. This is like, the life of Miles Edgeworth is jam-packed full of murder and intrigue. So
this time the president really did get assassinated.
If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. I must scour the scene. Okay. There's a big horn.
Huh? What's this white thing here? Wait, it's a bone! Does that mean 2 murders?
It looks more like a horn than a bone to me. Is that all I get? No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing.
So it really was a monster.
Trampled by a giant creature? Humph, impossible. he'd be Looney Tunes style.
There's something stuck to the front of his clothes here.
Yeah, speckles of a yellow substance.
It makes monster drool! Yeah, that must be it.
Please, Kay, can you at least try to be sensible? We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, that looks like to be pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. I'd better note it all down.
Scoopity boop.
Oh, shit. There's more! He just said... But he just said... Oh, just the footprint?
The body's surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete.
Yes, they look to have been thrown clear when the ground was broken.
Pew! Sent flying by the mighty impact of a giant creature's foot.
Sure, assuming this is the work of a giant creature. But are they really footprints?
Just look at the shape. I know a hoof when I see one. There's only one thing that could possibly be the footprint of an enormous, terrifying beast. And it's not just one. There are 3!
Don't worry, Miles, I'll help you track down the monster and kiss it. But you know that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real, Star Spice.
Sure, I probably know that somewhere deep down, but it's way more fun to believe they are.
Our job is to pursue the truth, Kate, not to believe what feels most fun in the moment. All right, Edgeworth. Party pooper. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fine. Okay, now we're done with that. Okay, can I talk to you?
I'm sorry, I got a little upset before.
Ah, lots of questions. My job is to pursue the keys. You were working here alone.
That's right. I came before everyone else so I could get everything ready. But as soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints. Monster prints first thing in the morning. That must have been a real shock. It was. They weren't here when I left yesterday evening, I'm sure of it.
Wow, Link's Broken Pot, hello, thank you for 43 months. What the hell? Oh my goodness, how are you? How many pots have you broken, like, recently? Like, this year alone, the year just started. Even though it feels like a year has passed since the year has started, if you know what I'm talking about. So the footprints must have appeared late last night. Too many to count, hell yeah, that's what I want to hear. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. I combined those two thoughts into one broken sentence, and then I fixed it. At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of a set. Part of the set. But then I got closer, and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of it. You didn't notice until you were right up close. Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses. I didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away. That must be when we bumped into her. Her thing about the glasses, that's going to be interesting. Hope all's well with you, as well as it can be, baby. Oh my goodness. Cozy and I feel like I shill this so often, but Cozy and I have just been jamming real hard on our Let's Play channel. We are over halfway to monetization now, and I think we'll get there by within the next few months. Extremely exciting. So excited. So you're shooting a movie. It wouldn't happen to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it? I mean, I'm not excited about that. What do you mean?
Nope.
Oh.
This one's a creature feature. You know, the Tyrannosaurus movies, right?
Almost 2K is pretty good. I know, it's crazy. I don't know if we'll get there. Probably tomorrow at the rate we're going. But, let me get off of this monster kisser permit. Yeah, we are very, very close to 2K, which is crazy, baby. I'm just stoked on it. I would love it if you all check it out, babies. We're working so hard on it. Oh. Okay, I'm afraid not.
You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the Steel Samurai.
That's not... I don't know why he's so embarrassed to, like, enjoy the Steel Samurai.
Hey, that's alright. Not everyone's a fan, but they soon will be.
It's monetization? It's when it's... Oh, God. I'll start... We will start getting paid for ads. Alright, hell yeah, Star.
He's back after 12 years of silence. The big bad bull himself, Tyrannosaurus. It's the first Tyrannosaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super excited about it. And parts of it are set up here in the big building, so we've been shooting on location.
That explains what we saw yesterday. What's happening here? What in the world's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut. I'm so sorry, we were shooting a movie.
Yeah, so, like, once we get monetized, it's sort of like, hey, you know, at some point, if the channel grows big enough, that could just theoretically be the main focus that we're doing. Maybe, but, you know, we're a ways off yet, but we're growing, we're trying, we're learning, and I'm very excited. That must be what they were filming.
So does Tyrannosaurus smash the big building to pieces in the movie?
Hydrate, you got it.
Hehe, wouldn't you like to know? But you'll just have to wait until we find out in the theater.
Versus Gordy. Here, you can have this if you like. That's so funny. Oh, thank you. Gordy's not a kaiju. Gordy's a myth.
The epic rivalry is born. Tyrannosaurus versus Gordy.
That's so funny. Gordy was just like... Gord Lake had it was the Loch Ness Monster of Gord Lake in the first game. And everyone's like, we've been seeing Gordy for real. A lot of heart was that one, actually. But it was just a weather balloon. Or not a weather balloon, but like a big Santa balloon. It was Larry Butts. Larry Butts did it. Spoilers. But it wasn't real, so it's hilarious that they put it in a movie. Gordy, huh?
That's right. It's not just Tyrannosaurus on his own this time around. He has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gord Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't everybody talking about that a couple years back?
I know I was.
Yeah, this is it. It's the mysterious creature in the lake. It showed up in that one couple's photo.
Not only were people talking about it, it played a major part in one of my cases. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again.
The director's fascinated by the stories, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie.
A little behind on the times, but better late than never, I suppose.
Just wait till you see those two legends tearing into each other on the big screen.
I don't know if Gordy's a legend. But, alright. This reminds me of something I've seen already. Front gate. I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Ms. Nichols, is the set kept locked overnight?
Yeah, we use one of these. A combination lock, huh? So anyone who knows the code can get in and out.
And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning?
Yep, everyone was locked up tight when I got here. Everything.
Who knows the combination?
Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically everybody who's working on the movie.
So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered. Okay, so now let's think about... We'll sit in our thinking chair and think. Was he stomped on? Chain, did the killer do it? Combination lock. The side gate. The front gate. 3 footprints. No, maybe not yet, actually. Because I can talk to him still. So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again. Yes, we saw you at the detention center the other day, too. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang. You can say that. Nothing that need concern you, though. Puh, yeah, you really have a habit of showing up in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're a bad penny, a bad omen, and a bad smell all rolled into one. What? Just stay out of my way, okay? I got a president to avenge. Why are you here? You were already at the scene when we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area? What am I, a suspect? You might be. Look, I heard a scream and came running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from that gate over there. Somebody already got rid of the lock for me. Not completely. I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. What I got here, I saw a movie girl running out of the other gate. The front gate. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building. Something like that, a date with destiny, let's call it. He was similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center.
Let me guess, you're a huge creature feature fan, so you came to see them filming the Torosaurus movie.
Creature features? What do you think I am? Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. Thanks. He was a great man. Shangfa will be lost without him. You and he were close, correct? It all started when he hired my father. That was our big break. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty, and our most sacred. He gave my father medal after medal, and they had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Really? Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels. Don't kick us in them, though. Gah, never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon.
Wow, it sounds like your family and the president were super close. But wait, when that whole thing happened back at the lake, you were with the president then, right?
Look, a lot happened, okay? This is all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe, he just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what's happened 12 years ago. Well, regardless of what happened, I still respected him. Shangfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together. Damn it, what was his security detail thinking? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. Of course I have, and the government and my family. They'll be going crazy right now thinking about what needs to happen with that will. And things will be getting crazy here soon. Those bodyguards will be all over the place. If you're not a fan of trouble, I'd leave before they get here. Look, Mr. Prosecutor, these days I'm a one-man outfit, a lone wolf. They won't be letting me lead this investigation. But I still got fangs, and I can still bite back. I'll find whoever did this, and I won't let you or anybody else get in my way. Well, alright. Let's look at the lock again. I can't. I already looked at the lock. Is that, like, for sure everything to look at? Hello? This looks like equipment used by the lighting department.
Oh, wait! I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you! Could you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? Help me look super cool?
You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime?
You bet I do! What's so weird about that? What's the point in me doing my great thieving in the dark? The folks in the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing!
Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience? What the hell? She's so silly, you guys. She's so for loco. Alright, I guess that's everything. So dented fence. Okay, 3 footprints. Was he stomped on? I'm gonna just start trying stuff. I'm not actually really sure. Nope. It's not quite right. I need to reconsider. Side chain was cut. Maybe it's something about the 2 different locks. Yeah, okay. The combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Ms. Nichols arrived, but the lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building had been cut. What does this tell us?
Hee hee! Easy that the killer used the side gate!
Precisely, and it tells us something else important too. Namely, that our culprit didn't know the number for the combination lock.
You're right! It would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. But instead they chose the classic thief's route, the lesser-known side entrance.
She's so goofy. Cozy, it's true. How's your day going, Cozy?
This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us.
I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination, which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew. Your K voice sounds kind of like Toad. Sometimes if I go like,
"Ow! I'm Kay Faraday!"
That's like Toad. Toadish. I like making her just get excited out of nowhere. Alright, the side... Okay, so we got more clues. Does that change anything? I don't know. I don't feel like any of these 3 things. Maybe, well, maybe he just landed into it. Maybe he hit the thing and died. Nope. Let's save my game.
Let's save it, cause I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Oh my god.
Okay. Hell yeah, you're so welcome, my love. Okay. I don't know if I can... Okay, well, can I, like, look at any of this stuff in any greater detail? Why do I still have K's pin? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what needs doing this time. Yeah, I mean, I must just need to do this. But I already, if it's not this, then I don't know what we're doing right now. No. What have I missed? Do I need to, like, present somebody with something? Doesn't seem... Oh, what? Oh, shit.
What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something?
Ow, Cozy, how good you. No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated standpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there.
Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before a burglary. Mind if I go ask somebody about borrowing it?
And how about you propose to and how do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes?
Easy. You take out the bottom part, I'll take the top.
So I'm helping now.
And if we go one little step at a time, we'll be back at your place before we know it.
We're walking it back to my house. Okay, that was just a joke one, though. Let me go up the ladder. The stairs. Oink. Oink. Am I like 4 Loco right now? Am I going 4 Loco crazy? Alright, well, I didn't think I'd need to look up... I have a healthy amount of points? Hell yeah. Behave while I lurk. Oh, I can do. Miles, Edgeworth, 2. I gotta look, I don't know. I don't want to be poking around here forever. Ba-boom. Okay, what needs to happen? So we have all that. Oh. Okay, hold on. Torosaurus head. I don't have that piece of evidence. Zoom in. Okay, check out the fence a second time. Oh. To see a familiar face. So the grounds of the big building lie beyond this gate.
Oh, yeah, there they are. And there's no one really special around to speak of either.
They're little Easter egg people up there. That's fun. Hell yeah. Lying is not behaving.
Oh, no!
Well, there was no... Oh, shit. I'm still on this screen. Look at him up there! It's Phoenix and Maya. I love Maya so dearly. Well, no one from our current vantage point at any rate. They're just back there doing other stuff. Well, okay. Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. I got an achievement for doing that. Okay, but... Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so... check the gate. Get the broken lock, side gate, chain cut, dented fence. Check the fence a second time to see Phoenix Wright. Go talk to Lotta and Penny and receive those pieces of evidence. Examine the equipment, including the crane and the plastic sheets. Time to give the body a second look. Oh. See, this is the kind of... Okay, like... everything's checked off, but I need to deduce. I guess what I need to do is deduce that this looks like this.
Eureka!
That's a bit much for me. Could this be one of the Tyrannosaurus's horns, couldn't it?
You're right, it totally could. Maybe it's part of a prop from a movie.
If it is, it must be something pretty big, judging by the size. What's it doing?
What's it doing on the ground here?
We should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know. Oh yeah, one of the crew. I wonder which one of the crew it'll be. Broken horn. This horn, do you recognize it?
Huh? Oh, that's part of one of the Torosaurus's horns. It's from a model we use for promotional stuff. Where did you find it?
Girl, it's right there. On the ground. Oh yeah, she can't see though. On the ground near the side entrance. That's weird.
We keep a replica of Torosaurus's head up on the roof of the trailer over there.
And it's quite large, I assume?
Oh yeah, well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up there, see it?
But we can't show.
Right there.
That really is big. But that's way too big for this little guy. Okay, so now, broken horn. Okay, so now, okay, I have that. Okay, broken horn. Okay, broken horn. Shkaboom! Okay, hell yeah. Both the dent in the fence and the broken horn weren't there yesterday, according to our witness, which leads me to wonder...
Wait! You think that giant Torosaurus head could have...
I do. I think it could have well rolled off the trailer roof and landed in the lot below. It seems more than possible, and it also means... Maybe that. There's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Oh yeah, there isn't!
Now, this is still only a possibility, but if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there...
Yeah, that could kill somebody for sure!
Ms. Nichols, would you mind if we took a look up on the roof of the trailer?
You want to go up there? Sure, I don't see why not.
Yeah, knock yourselves out. Oh. Alright, I'm done here. I found out what I need to for now. What might that be, I wonder? It's the child. A lot of dots.
Move, old man.
What did you say to me? You need to learn to respect it. Whoa, he's drinking milk. He's a cow.
No, you need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining. Get out of here.
What the?
I'm sorry about him. Sean, apologize to the nice man.
Sean?
Come on, Sean. You know you can't speak to people like that.
Whatever. Who the heck was he?
A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that?
Well, that's not her voice. Grr. That's Kay's voice.
I thought you were going to be in trouble for a second there.
Robin, hello! It snowed in Florida. Cousin and I ordered McDonald's. They said they were open. And we drove there. No! Oh, I'm so sorry. It's snowing everywhere that it usually doesn't snow, but global warming isn't real. Heavens to heaven, perish the thought, everybody. I hope you guys get food soon. I'm so sorry. Man, that's miserable. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that.
Oh, let me introduce you all.
Everybody, this is Sean. Sean Fenn! I don't like that. I don't like that name. Yeah, it's okay. I think our friends are bringing a stew. Ooh, hell yeah. Stew do be bussin'. Sean Fenn. Oh my god.
He's the star of the movie we're making.
The star? This little boy?
Hi there. I'm Kay Faraday. It's great to meet you. Sean, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor.
A prosecutor?
That's right, and a pretty famous one at that.
If he's a prosecutor, where's his badge?
He certainly doesn't pull any punches.
Oh, you might not want to get too close, Sean.
She's right. It's no sight for a child. But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I'll need to speak with him.
Okay.
It was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me.
I am. Old guy, charmed, I'm sure.
Badge first, then we talk.
I don't have my badge right now.
Then how do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor?
Eh.
Phew! He's not the friendliest, huh? You want me to try talking to him?
Why not? I doubt it can hurt. I was never good with children.
Sean Fenn! So you're an actor, right, Sean?
Yeah, so what?
That's amazing! You're so cool!
It's not that big a deal.
Kay's approach seems to be having an effect.
So, those horns of yours!
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, those? The makeup department made them. The character he plays has a special psychic link with Torosaurus. And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Isn't that right, Sean?
Just shut up, will you? They don't need to know all that stuff.
Sorry.
Squeeze your milk about it. Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious.
Still, that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie. While you're still in elementary school? That's crazy! Oh.
It's a lot of milk. It's not gonna make you grow, I promise.
Sean's actually 13. He just looks a little younger. What? But look at him, he's so little and cute! And the backpack, I just thought... The backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember? Yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he is kind of small, you have to admit. Oh, we try not to talk about that too much in front of him.
I said stop telling people stuff they don't need to know.
I'm sorry.
Powder was too soft yesterday to build a snowman, but I think it's better today, so we're gonna try it. Yo, man, I've never built a snowman. I live in California. It does not snow here ever. Like, ever. Like, ever. I think it snowed here, like, very, very, very lightly. Maybe 4 or 5 times in my lifetime. But that prize is probably gonna increase in the coming years. Oh no, my goodness. So it's all part of the role, except for the carton of milk, maybe. President Huang.
The dead guy, that's the president, right?
Yeah, you knew him?
A little. I met him once.
He's meeting with presidents now.
Puh, guy was a real piece of work.
You'd be surprised it hasn't snowed here in 60 years. But there's no, yeah, but global warming isn't a thing we need to be worried about. Right, everyone? Right, everyone?
Yay!
Puh, guy was a real piece of work.
Hey, you can't say that. It's not nice. What was so bad about him anyway? Don't want to talk about it? Fine, I guess. Oh, President Wang was working with us on the movie.
Working with you? How exactly?
He had a part, just a cameo, nothing big. So he came to look around the set one time. That would have been when Sean met him.
My brain is warm, yeah. There's that.
But why?
But why put the president in the movie?
We heard he was a huge fan of the original Torosaurus. So the studio offered him a little role. They figured it would be good PR.
Last thing I need is amateurs on my set.
I told you before, Sean, you can't talk about people like that.
I told you to shut your mouth.
I guess he's not too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals.
Bonk!
My brain's gonna be warm now, too.
Oh, here.
What's this? Oh, wait, from yesterday?
A photograph.
Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep it if you want. Wow, it's such a great picture. And you brought it specifically for me? That's so kind. Thank you.
No, I just happen to have a spare. That's all.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look, too?
Oh, sure. Here.
So it was taken yesterday. No footprints, and certainly no body. Hell yeah. Is there anything well, okay. Can I look at this photo? Alright, so this is the guy in the suit. There's a camera in that thing now. Yeah, I don't see anything sort of out of the ordinary. Wait, there's a big monster here! Just kidding. Rose, hello, how are you? Alright, so I think maybe now we stop talking to this privileged child and we go upstairs. Actually, would you mind coming up there with us? Oh, sure, after you. Oh, it is broken. Why its eyes look like that? What the heck? Hello? So this is the mighty Torosaurus.
Huh? He looks different from before. Here, he's way cooler on the flyer. What's with the weird nose ring on the model, on this model?
Oh, I forgot. You two aren't Torosaurus fans. This is the original Torosaurus design from 12 years back.
Huh? So, what's the one on the flyer?
It's the all-new Torosaurus. They gave him a makeover specifically for the movie. He looks so much more contemporary now, don't you think?
Makeover? He's totally different! This one's, it's just...
a cow. Well, he is just a cow. Or at least he was originally based on a cow. He's a monstrosity.
A monstrosity?
Yeah, the cow, man's best friend, reimagined as a terrifying monster. It totally makes you think about our whole relationship with nature, right? That was the original concept.
I think the concept might be a little lost on me.
Me too, I'm afraid. Alright, look at all the evidence. There's some... Nope, not there. These look like cans of paint thinner. I guess they were being used by the prop department.
Look at the ground around them, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all burned.
Indeed, as is the blue sheet underneath, and the nearby newspaper, and the outside of the cans, and my house, and my face, and my whole body.
Wait, do you think the Torosaurus head can breathe fire? Nah, this old guy doesn't look like the fire-breathing type.
That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow. Hey, this table's broken AF. It's a wooden table, sadly collapsed. Parts of it are badly scorched. That's weird. The head should be on that table. It's a pretty small table for such a large head.
But the legs are broken. Guess Torosaurus isn't going back on there now.
The scorch marks look particularly bad with the legs snapped off. I think this might have been there might have been a fire up here.
Do you think that's what happened to the legs?
Yes, and when the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed and the head would have fallen down onto the ground below. Oh.
Would have fallen onto the ground below. You're right. The fire caused the head to fall.
Indeed. I also happen to have an idea about how the fires may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll make sure somebody moves them.
But the stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here, anyway. Which makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting. Yeah.
There's a heater here! Do you think it's to keep the crew warm or something?
I would imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can still be pretty chilly. It really gets in your bones.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You can't start talking like an old fogey. You already look like one. You have to talk young and bright and happy.
You may not have noticed, Kay, but that's not exactly my style. The model was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people would remember the old Torosaurus and realize this was a reboot.
Yeah, he does look a little different. People might not get it otherwise.
And just as we thought, his horn is broken. So the model
really is what killed the president.
I think it's a distinct possibility, but there's one thing I don't quite understand.
What's that?
Ms. Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? Oh, it comes apart. If you know the trick, it's not so hard. But I guess if you didn't, you might struggle to figure it out. If you happen not to be a member of the cast or crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, could one person move it? Oh yeah, even I could. Maybe not very fast, but I could. Okay. I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere. Yeah, are you kidding?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I know this cow.
Funny, I was thinking the exact same thing. Man, I got a sneeze in me. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Aha! I felt that one coming from a mile away. All right. We know it from the president's plane, of course. And from the auction. So President Wang's plushie
Was a soft toy version of the original Torosaurus.
Can this really be just a coincidence? Well, they said he was a fan. What do you mean? Bless you, thank you. Yay! We did it, finally. She's just taking pictures of whatever. Alright, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigations.
So he was killed by...
Yes, by a falling Torosaurus head. At least, that seems the most likely explanation for now.
It came down right on top of him, huh?
Hmm? Oh, shit. Well, they took their time, but here they are. Police, bodyguards, the whole gang.
Mr. President!
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Curses! Who did this?
Whoever did it made a big mistake. But I promise you this. They'll pay. I'm on their trail already. What? What do you mean? Our president may have been murdered, but that doesn't mean that extraterritoriality applies. The local police have jurisdiction. Luckily, I know the right people to talk to. And I just got myself seconded to the case. Lowly one-man outfit or not, I'll be working this one. It sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries. More than that, I've already caught scent of my prey. Take a look at this. It's a printout from a security camera on the viewing platform of the top of the big building. Whoa, shit. It's pointed at the elevator that leads onto the roof, so it records everybody who goes up there. And in this particular case, it recorded the president and his murderer. Clear as day. What happened to the theft? Which theft?
But what was Judge Cavell doing there?
He's saying he suspects her of the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offerings to the goddess, to you, so that you may use it to call her final judgment onto Excelsius winner.
But murder goes against everything she believes in.
Interesting.
Agent Lang, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further. Yeah, he's Wolverine looking. I heard a little rumor while I was over at the big building. It was about you, Edgeworth. You're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? Which means you don't have jurisdiction here. But you want to cross-examine me while I explain my thinking? Why would I agree to that? Curses.
Hey, don't be like that. You were the one who was just talking about being a lonely one-man outfit.
You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me. How come, even though you're not a prosecutor, you're still sticking your nose into this case? It's a valid question. Why am I still here? Perhaps I can clarify that with a question of my own, Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wang? Are you talking about from the last game? She's in jail. We got her. That was a whole game ago. I think, unless I don't know what. Say more if that's incorrect. Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself. A person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. A person who put Kay's freedom in jeopardy and put her in grave danger. That person is out there somewhere right now, lurking in the shadows, and I will uncover the truth and make that person pay. It doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Fight the truth and don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by. Ha 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 ha! Puh! You may have the look of a smart guy, but you're a fool just like the rest of us. A fool? How dare you? That was just what I needed to hear. Fine, you're in. I've lost my minions, and you've lost your fancy title, and Austin Powers has lost his mojo in the second movie. But it seems that neither of us is prepared to give up on this investigation. Now, seeing as we're both so stubborn, how about we go head-to-head and thrash out the details? I'd be honored. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. I have an assassin to catch, and not even you are going to get in the way of that. Of course, I would expect no less. Let me show you the truth I tore from this case with my bare fangs. Hell yeah. I like this. Alright, so this judge friend of yours met the president up on the roof. And then she pushed him, and he landed right here. This all happened the night before last. The The people had all been cleared from the viewing platform, so it was just the two of them up there. That pretty much sums it up, no doubt about it. She killed the president. They were there completely alone, no bodyguards. None, I checked. His security detail had no idea he even went up there. He must have gone in secret. Maybe it was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear. But what kind of conversation? How are the two of them even connected? Seems the president spoke to the owner of the building ahead of time. He had him set aside the viewing platform for just the two of them. And it was the president asking. I guess the guy wasn't about to refuse.
So the last person to see the president alive really could have been...
Yep, Gavel. Did you say her name was her? His argument certainly isn't completely without merit, but I notice at least one glaring hole in his reasoning, and that's where I'll need to focus my counterattack.
Yeah, get him, Edgy.
Okay. So, they met up on the roof, and then she pushed him, and he landed right here. The night before last. So, I feel like,
Objection!
That'll do. A photo from yesterday. We don't need to press him. We don't need to do nothing. Shilong Lang, former star agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen. What? Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the cast and crew.
Look at those smiles. Well, maybe not Sean's, but you know what I mean.
just Penny. And it was taken only yesterday. What? If Judge Gavel really did kill President Wang the night before last, the body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. What? Perhaps you should have taken a little more time to speak with those involved. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know.
Ha! Don't think I've ever seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth. You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh?
Puh, fine, you got me. I must say it's been a while. I almost missed it. Perhaps if you tried to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigations in the future. Huh, don't push your luck, Edgeworth. Lang Ji says, the righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. I won't be calming down anytime soon, not until we've caught the president's killer. I want the same thing. We all do. Nonetheless, the body appeared late last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall.
That's right! He was crushed by the falling head of a giant monster.
The incident occurred here on the movie set, not at the top of the big building. Not so fast indeed. Says you, but that's just your theory, your game theory. I'm not about to give up my own because of it. But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. Did you? What if your friend Gavel pushed the president off the big building the night before last, and then came down here to move to the movie set and hid the body somewhere? Here, but where? There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment, you could hide it anywhere. Listen, I don't know how to tell you this. If he fell from 52 stories, this would not be a bloodless crime scene. Ain't no way. He would not, his body would not be intact from 50 fucking stories up. Are you kidding? Are you joking me? No, I'd win. There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment, you can hide it anywhere. And then come back a day later, last night in other words, and take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find where she lives. There won't be any need for that. What? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Gavel can't have hidden the body. Wait. What? Huh? What? Now hold on. Now hold on. Now hold on. Oh right, because she didn't know the combination, and the lock didn't get cut till yesterday.
Take that!
Both entrances to this lot were locked, and we already know that the chain on the side of the gate was cut only last night. Grr. Judge Gavel had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Grr. But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because, if you remember, that picture was a printout from a video, and there was more. Well, why did you not give us the whole video? There's footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up on the roof with the president. It shows her heading back into the elevator, alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president leaving himself, the president himself leaving that roof. There's no other way he could have gotten down from the top of the building that high. Yay! Unless he was pushed by a Gavette. You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform. Yeah, the camera was pointed at the elevator door the whole time. If anybody else had come up or down, it would have been on that tape. In other words, the president of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed. I see. That's not good news for Judge Cavell.
Finishing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, all right.
Indeed, even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly.
Well, not yet anyhow. I just need a little more practice.
Okay, sure. Please don't tell me you think you can learn. Okay. There's no other way he could have gotten down. Well, okay.
Objection!
Wow, I'm nailing it. I usually press a little bit, but we're just going for it. Actually, there was another way. Apart from the elevator, what do you mean? This is covering all the important things from the last case. He fell asleep and rolled off the roof. You're not about to tell me that it flew. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. Namely, that the big building has a hidden 51st floor. What? Well, that's right, a hidden floor. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator. What? But you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret? How would the president even know about it? It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory, a game theory. So what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? Sounds like the kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend time in.
No, I hate it there. Don't make me go back.
Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the lots for an underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. An underground auction? What the heck are you trying to say? The President Wang was involved somehow? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility.
Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he totally seems the type.
Aroo!
Eek!
He'd never do that. Not the President. Illegal underground auctions? No, he'd had nothing to do with it. Nothing. What's gotten into him? I hope you two are feeling lucky, because when people start saying stuff like that, I start biting.
Eek!
Huh, she ran away. You know nothing, neither of you. You have no idea how much people love him, how well respected he is. Is that really true? I guess we know what lurks by, because he was like, he's all buff boy dead, but like, he sort of like was holding it all in, and I don't really understand what we're supposed to believe out of this. I guess we know what lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face, but the people of Zhengfa clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him about the truth of his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Hold on one sec. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn, both of us. I can only apologize. Apology accepted and reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away. It's all right, Kay. You can come out now.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not you I'm upset with. It's the animal who killed the president.
Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man? All patriotic and such. Gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing.
Puh, what are you talking about?
Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news.
What?
Ain't no way in heck your pal, the president, moseyed on downstairs via 51.
Really?
I was hunkered down in that there storeroom the whole dang time. I was peeled like oranges.
Of course. She would have already snuck in by that point. Thanks. That's very useful to know. Well, Mr. Prosecutor.
Outer Ray, hello. How are you?
It's so lovely to see you. I'm doing well as can be expected in our current sort of hellscape. I hope you're doing well. What? Guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Nobody saw the president after he met with Gavelle 2 nights ago. That's a fact. But it's also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? That seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say? Excuse me. Sure, there's questions that still need answering, I'll give you that. Then I guess there's only one thing we can both agree on.
Oh yeah? What's that?
The question of what exactly happened here yesterday will require further investigation. Hydrate posture! Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess all we know for sure is that the body and the footprints appeared during the night.
What's your favorite crime, Alex?
Agent Lang, we'd like to hand off the body to the coroner if you don't mind.
Fine. He's all yours. Just take care of him, okay? School got in the way of everything as I did Discord and Twitch for a bit. Hey, that's alright. Is school not in the way any longer? Because I thought school just started up again.
Murder.
That's a good one.
Oh, and one last thing.
What?
We found footprints near the body. I mean, footprints in the footprint, if you will. Little ones in the big one.
Human footprints inside the monster print. Interesting. And what kind of prints?
Sir, they were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid.
Uh-oh. What?
Huh?
Elementary school? No, it couldn't be.
What's now?
Ms.
Nichols?
Oh, I didn't mean to butt in, sorry.
Was there something you wanted to say? What's she so scared of?
There's something I have to tell you.
You're on winter break now? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I thought winter break would be... What? Are you American or not American? Winter breaks? That's pretty long for winter break. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm doing such a big stretch. Oh, okay.
You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but...
I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it?
Last night I came here.
What?
Eek!
You mean you came back to the set? Why?
Well, I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean.
Sean, the boy? Makes sense.
Yes, you see, he stayed behind on his own last night to rehearse.
Wow, he really takes his job seriously, huh?
Well, this movie is his first lead role, and he's trying so hard to make it perfect.
So she might have seen what happened last night? Around what time was this?
Let's see, it was already after 10, I think. It looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. And when I got here, well...
You saw something, didn't you?
Yes, Sean was there on his own, running his lines. And towering above him there was this long, like really long neck. Neck? Yes, it's like with skin like an enormous worm. It was like a dinosaur.
Hey, you mean it can't be. Gordy, good old Gordy.
You done gave me the slip last time, you slimy old lizard, but I got you now.
What? Now Gordy's involved too?
Yeah, I think he might be. I was as surprised as you are. Although I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who can communicate with monsters. Hot dang, you're right. He could have been communicating for real with those little horn doohickeys of his.
I don't know about that. Oh, you go to private school? Oh, okay. Well, hell yeah. That's cool. I like that. All right, but it seemed... I don't know why they're just calling her assistant. Why not name her Penny? Why are we doing that?
Right, but it seemed more like he was kind of looking up and talking right at him. It was like they were friends. It was pretty weird, right? Dang tootin', it's weird. Weirder than a mustache on a mule. How can they chat on his best monster pal like that?
I fear movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here. And you're absolutely certain that's what you saw?
Oh, yes, but only for a moment. I was so shocked I just turned and ran.
Well, how about that, Mr. Prosecutor? Another mysterious beast to contend with. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang. Ha 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 ha! The monster angle's neither here nor there. But I think we have a pretty good idea now who we need to speak to next. Young Mr. Fenn. Oh, Sean Fenn, yeah. If he really was here last night. I'm glad you like the voices out of it. Then there's a good chance he saw something. My thoughts exactly. The prosecution calls Sean Fenn to the stand. But he's gone.
Sean ran off just a moment ago.
What? We need to get after him. We all need to chase a child. Outer Ray, also, as a note, Cozy and I have this Let's Play channel that is going to be monetized soon, I hope. We hope. I'd love for you to check it out if you haven't already. God, where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home.
You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all.
Sure, or maybe went on the lam.
Nah, you're just overthinking things, surely.
He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. And who said he was on his own, huh? Maybe a monster gave him a hand. Maybe he summoned one of his creature feature pals to help him. Yes, very funny. I'm not saying the kid did it, not for sure anyway, not yet. But he's our most important witness right now, and we need to find him. The way Red Hair runs... Oh, a lot of heart? Yeah, no, the way she runs is crazy. Mr. Edgeworth, it's Gumshoe.
Hey, it's Gummy!
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, he ran away. No!
He ran away!
What was that about? Pah! Well, goes to show that your police force can't be trusted. Are you saying that you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yeah, so what?
Well, last time we met you, you had about 800 other agents helping you.
Sure, but I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. You got a problem with that? I don't need lackeys and I don't need friends. And all I need are these fangs right here. Keeps things nice and simple. No lackeys, no friends. Anyway, catch you both around. Well, bye, I guess. Bob Ewell from To Kill a Mockingbird. It's been a long... I was like, is that right? And then I was like, damn, I don't actually remember any character from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Ha! Things just done got interesting. And it sounds like I got my work cut out for me. Two big bases on the prowl. Holy! It's raining scoops. If I don't catch at least one, I ain't no shutterbug worthy of the name.
Bye. She goes crazy.
Wow, this all got kind of complicated, huh?
It did. The Taurosaurus footprints were bad enough. Now Gordy. This might as well be a movie.
Well then, we better get our monster hunting shoes on.
I suppose we had. Huh? Who's that?
That's one of Agent Lang's old team.
We've come across a few of them in previous cases, but this one's on his own. Pay you $1 to talk like Hart for an hour? It's a long time. I'll talk like Hart. I mean, she just left. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I'm still just stretching. Ah! I feel like we had like such a long, crazy weekend that I'm still like, we're both like recovering, Cozy and I still. Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see.
How come you're not with Agent Lang?
Shifu? He's not technically my boss anymore.
Really? What happened?
You remember that case from a month or so back?
The Yatagarasu case. How could we forget?
He made kind of a big mistake there. Came about as close to aiding and abetting a serious criminal as you can come and still keep your job.
Cozy, hell yeah. I appreciate you. It is break time, hell yeah. Indeed, I guess that was pretty close.
Well, while being Shifu, he took full responsibility, so they disbanded our team.
Wow, that's harsh.
But it explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about him. I think he's been chasing ghosts. Ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise.
12 years ago? What does that mean? Tell us!
Sorry, I already said too much. No, tell us! I'd better be on my way. Oh my god, tell us!
J-Mama, hello! This case is off to a crazy start. Thank you for the 35 months! G-Mama, oh my god. Yeah, this is a brand new case. There's look at all this evidence, G-Mama. We got monsters. We got other monsters. we got giant footprints. It's and a giant, yeah, there's all sorts of shit happening. It's crazy. There's a lot going on. already, and it's only been an hour. The ghosts of Agent Langs, could they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating?
Well, everybody looks like everybody left except us. What do we do now?
Oh my god, you're so close to 4 years, Outer Ray. Good question. Miss Hart went off monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy trying to catch down young Sean. Perhaps we should try investigating another angle.
What kind of other angle?
Somebody needs to get Judge Gavel's side of her story.
Oh yeah, you're right. What did she say again?
Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit.
Yeah, this is like moments after all that. Yeah, Jibaba. It's crazy. Indeed, I think we'd better head down to the courthouse, don't you?
Alright, let's go.
Hell yeah. Is this a to be continued? Okay. Well, this seems like a good time for a little breaky break. Hell yeah. Okay. So we'll save. We'll take a quick little bio break, everybody. Get a snack. Hydrate. I'll get more tea also. Alex, I love you. Alright, we'll get the music going. Oh, there she is. She is an actual judge, which is so interesting. Oh, look at them going. They're being court boys. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. We'll leave it on the beautiful Judge Gavel. What's a question of the day? Favorite monster. Based on, the monster from this game. This one. Alright, I'm gonna run an ad, but I won't start the game until the ad's over, so we got 3 minutes. I love you all to pieces. I'll be right back. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, hello. Mothman? Yeah. He's a cryptid. I think cryptids are monsters. Yeah, just any game. Just any monster. Hello. Tentacle brain. Whoa. Hello, everybody. Ah. I got tortilla chips. Just a little handful of chips. And oh my god, I get half a burrito for lunch later too. That's crazy. I'm excited about that. All right, baby. Let's go for it.
Is the defense ready to proceed?
Hey, you bet. Bring it on, Big G.
The prosecution has been ready for some time.
You got to be Godzilla. Wait, in what game? Oh, in Fortnite. Wow. That's cool. The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered, while the original prosecutor, Eustace Winner, has disappeared. So Fender and Franziska have taken over in their places.
Very well, let me begin by apologizing for the delayed start to these proceedings. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's more, the fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison carries grave implications. These two factors combined cause pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual.
Hell yeah, Cozy. Good luck.
And then the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Ms. Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. But now we are ready to begin at last. Mr. Fender, Miss Von Karma, the court thanks you both in stepping in at such short notice.
Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? And this is her last case. Couldn't exactly say no, could I? You'll have to bear with me, though, gang. I didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everything cool over at your side?
Don't call me Fran. It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned him. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow a spine. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. I thank you both.
Hell yeah, G-Mama. I got bonked again. Oh my gosh. Bonk.
Very well, bring the accused, Miss Fifi Lagarde, to the stand.
They had to make the stand, like, sideways, too.
I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. All right, the accused was...
Oh. I don't remember what her voice was kind of like, let me stop you right there, darling.
What is it, Ms. Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. That something being why on earth I'm here. Perhaps the opening statements will clarify that for you. But will they, dear? Really? Fine, carry on if you must. I fully intend to, if you can stay quiet for one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as a warden. The victim, one Bronco Knight, was being held in the detention center. But the prosecution's case will show that Miss Lagarde took him from the holding cells and murdered him. And she did so with this knife. Huh? Is something the matter, Miss Von Karma? How can that... No, the evidence!
What gives, Fran? Everything okay?
The murder weapon? It's not here, and neither is Body Harmer Kindness's chisel.
Say it ain't so!
Silence, silence! Miss Von Karma, explain yourself. I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon? Then what exactly are we all doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't volunteer to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me.
Little boy Winter strikes again. Hey, G.
What is it, Mr. Fender?
Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we?
The court hereby denies the defense's request.
Huh? Don't be like that. What's the dealio?
She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have any more delays. Let's get on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we? Innocent? I think you'll have to take this seriously.
Oh, but I am, darling. You don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. This isn't how anything works. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling?
It is.
What?
What?
What the hell? Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused, Fifi Lagarde, not guilty.
Objection!
Yeah, hold on.
Well, hold the phone there, hasty pants. You can't go dropping a verdict just like that.
Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to the client being acquitted?
Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warden over there is guilty as all heck. As for the murder weapon, you were right there when we found it.
Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all. And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of the Judge Cavell who was present when the murder weapon was found, and the Judge Cavell you see before you in the courtroom today as two entirely different people.
Gee, you're killing me here.
I have no choice but to pass judgment based on the evidence available.
And we have that evidence, just not here. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I swear to you. The prosecution hereby requests a recess.
Oh, yeah, the defense does that too. Come on, Your Honor, don't do us like this.
Very well, the court accepts the recess.
Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know.
There will be a 15-minute recess. I suggest that both the prosecution and the defense use the time well.
What is going on? There's so much happening. Understood.
Phew, saved by the bell, huh? Just call me Screech.
Very, very well. We will reconvene in 15 minutes. Oh my god.
But we did totally find that knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, of course we did.
Huh?
What's the matter, detective? It's the metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator.
What? How?
The alligator ate it. The metal detector was reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence.
The chisel?
Oh, didn't we just figure that out isn't the murder weapon?
I don't think I said any of those words in the right order. You might recall that Mr. Canis hid this chisel in the dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way?
Oh my god.
That's right. The murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there.
So did somebody steal it or what?
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, it's them. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, their voices are not fun for me. Miss Barry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch the trial?
Yeah, we heard it was going to be a real fun show. Do you know where we need to go? It's a trial for the case I was nearly convicted for. It should be starting any minute now. We were late because of practice, but it's somewhere around here, right?
I guess they're fine.
Simeon, that's kind of a problem. They lost some evidence, the knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom. What? No, they can't. They're not going to arrest you again, are they? Don't say that. No.
He's just annoying. I don't know.
Gee, I forgot how easy it was to upset you. Huh?
How dare he embarrass me like that? Speaking of easy to upset.
Francina, Franderella, chill, okay? Just chill. Come on, put the whip away. That's it.
That idiot is the so-called prosecutor. I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Ape!
Running away.
Milester, you gotta calm her down. Kid's gone cuckoo.
Whoever localized his line specifically, I just want to shake their hand. Everything that happens is, like, amazing. I guess I'd better at least try. Oh. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francisca. You shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do with the rest of your life. Wallowing in in sadness, or whatever you do. The trial. What are you going to do, Francisca? You only have 15 minutes. Ah, don't you think I know that? And wipe that infuriatingly reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. And it's utterly exasperating. It's probably better that I don't rise to that. Knight's murder. I never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Francisca. Nor did I, but what a case, the murder of a presidential bodyguard. And by the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into evidence and everything. And yet, when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile! Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look like a total fool. Yeah. The next time I see the little coward, I'll whip him into shape if it's the last thing I do. You go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on the people around him. What? Okay, I don't know.
K-Meister, so you got the old memory back, huh?
Sure did, and me again.
You had me worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that, other K wasn't a blast too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo, bring it in.
No.
I don't think that this man is ever gonna get anybody to hug him. If he gets hugged in, like, the final cinematic of this game, I'm gonna lose my shit. Listen. This is the Betsy right now. Do you think he's gonna get that hug, or do you think he's not gonna get that hug?
We need to be thinking about this trial right now, okay?
Yeah, I guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? We need to dig up this missing evidence, lickety-split. But we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a stumper, all right. If only some kind soul would go offer to find it for us.
That's an expectant look if I ever saw one. Alright, okay.
Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor's badge back, bucko. Finally decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me and your old man, huh?
The committee has my badge, that much is true, but I haven't given it up just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps.
No? Well, it's not like there's a deadline. You do you, for as long as you need. The old family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done.
Thank you, Fender.
Yeah, if only somebody would go sniff out that evidence for us.
Fine, we'll do it.
Way to go, Milesio, you sure?
I'll do what I can, but that might not be much in 15 minutes. Is time stopped in this lobby? Like, what are we doing?
Frenemy will buy you as much time as we can, okay? G won't be banging that hammer of hers until you've made it back with the goods, I promise.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. And you, Francisca, how does that sound? What? Oh, shit. What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? That you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor?
Come on, Fran. Clock's a tick talking here.
Time to step up to the plate. All right, fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can. But you'd better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear.
Your ex-prosecutor... Boy.
You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be your new career instead. You should get one gifted sub. Are you gonna do it, Alex? We'll see at the end of the game. I'm glad you're on board.
I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again.
Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? All right, that would be very helpful of you both. Very well. Where shall we begin?
I think I need to go speak to a certain somebody, don't you?
Who will we need to speak with in order to find the evidence we want? Gumshoe? Gumshoe.
Take that!
Wait,
That's who we need to speak to?
I guess that's wrong. Who? Oh, what? What's the clue? Oh. Well, wait. Well, where are they? Hold on. Wait, I thought... Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I confused? Who was supposed to have it? Huh? Oh, Eustace ran away. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I forgot. I didn't realize this was... I thought this was some person we didn't know about yet. That's right. The supposed custodian of the evidence in question, Eustace Winner.
Oh, the new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it.
Thank you, Mr. Saint.
Alrighty then. I think we better huddle and talk tactics, huh, friend?
You were saying something about betting on it. I said Betsy. Cozy and I have a thing called a Betsy, where we bet on an Etsy thing. The winner gets one Etsy item, and we call it a Betsy.
Just the two of ow!
Don't keep me waiting, Miles Edgeworth. I'll try not to. We'll be back here as soon as we can.
Oh, Freddy Poo, wait up now.
All right, we need to find Mr. Winner, and fast. Oh!
Whoa!
Judge Cavell.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, a pleasure as always.
A pleasure? How is it a pleasure? And what was all that about just now?
Okay, stop it.
But Judge Cavell knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she?
Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
Is this all Judge Verity Cavell is?
You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way.
To be this hard and unforgiving, there's something I'd like to ask you if you don't mind.
Please go ahead.
What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago?
The roof?
You met the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the two of you.
And is there something wrong with that?
Only that his body was discovered this morning, right next to the very same building. Ho!
What?
I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between the two of you?
Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone.
That much we know to be true. As I've said, we've seen the footage. And what business did you have with the leader of a foreign power?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. Mine chess!
It's mine chess, baby. It's mine chess. It's mine chess.
Oh, it's mine chess! Judge Cavell met with the president of Zhengfa the night before last.
Oh my god, Judge Cavell. Come on. Yes, I admit it. We met on the roof of the big building.
Whoa!
But it was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I am not obliged to discuss with you.
Well, I'm clearly going to have to work hard to get past her professional defenses. If she puts up too much impenetrable facade, I'll probably be better off biding my time. I should start by asking what she met the president to talk about.
Mine chess!
What'd you talk to the president about? Perhaps you could begin by telling us what you met with President Wang to discuss.
As I told you, professional matters. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you.
Bide my time.
I'm so glad you understand.
I must say, you're a very busy woman. A judge, a committee member, an occasional aide to us in the field here.
Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously.
And do those duties include meeting with foreign dignitaries?
Yes, of course, from time to time. The law is my life. Nothing I do falls outside of the scope of my duties.
You helped us this morning. Yeah, you returned Kay's promise notebook to us just this morning. Surely you can't claim that that fell within the scope of your duties.
I am not yet a perfect servant of the law. That much is true.
No, you are a human being, and that was an act of simple human kindness. You have feelings, Judge Cavell, and you are allowed to have them, about the president's death, too.
I can still hardly believe it. If I might ask, how did he die?
He was crushed to death by the head of a monster known as Torosaurus. Forgive me, I should explain.
Is that true? He died on the set of the movie?
He did. Interesting that you should even know what Torosaurus is.
Oh, I imagine I must have heard about it from Eustace.
Oh, is Miles a Steel Samurai boy and she's a Torosaurus girl?
Something about them shooting a movie somewhere near the big building.
She isn't fooling anybody. She's clearly very upset about something. She mentioned Mr. Winner, who seems to have disappeared, along with some vital evidence. Perhaps if she won't tell us what she discussed with the president, we should try to find out what else she might be hiding. Clearly getting under her skin. I need to dig further. Where's Mr. Winner? Franziska stepped in to take Mr. Winner's place in the trial. But how was she supposed to prosecute the case if he never handed over all the evidence?
My interest is solely in ensuring that the trial proceeds fairly once it has begun.
What's fair about this, you dummy?
And if once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented, it should surprise no one if the accused goes free.
By my time.
I am a judge, a servant of the law. My personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Winner's disappearance?
Of course I do. I worry about him terribly, too.
So you're worried about somebody else? Wait, two? Does that mean there's somebody else you're worried about as well? I imagine their identity might explain your strangely agitated state.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am a servant of the law, and my feelings are immaterial.
You're no servant, you're a person. We are all servants of the law, all of us who stand in the courtroom. But we're not superhuman. You, me, everybody else, we're just people underneath it all. Much as we'd like to bury our feelings and remain impartial, that simply isn't possible.
Ah! Gah! You are right, of course.
She was dating the president.
Maybe. I am in no fit state to offer impartial judgment.
Please, Judge Gabelle, just tell us the truth. What's going on?
I'm... What do I do?
This is a new sprite.
What do I do?
I've never seen her lose composure like this. I should ask her who this person is she's so worried about.
Okay.
This is going a direction I wasn't expecting. Her professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now I can get to the human being underneath. Are you worried about Mr. Winner? The person you're so worried about, is it Mr. Winner?
He has not been seen since he discovered the truth about his father. Of course I am worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him.
By my time.
He chose to disappear. He can choose to reappear.
And the other person you're worried about can't?
That's not something I am at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did.
Who do you mean? Are you talking about Sean Fenn? That poor child? Who are you talking about?
Nobody. Please, it was nothing. Ignore it.
Judging by the look on her face, I definitely shouldn't. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue. Who are you worried about? Judge Gavelle, who are you so worried about, and where are they?
My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that.
Time to deploy my clue. The poor child is missing, aren't they? So this poor child is missing, and you're desperate to find them?
Ah!
And since you say child, I suppose we're right in assuming that this person is a minor.
I can't answer, and I won't. It has no bearing whatsoever on the murder of the president.
I'll need a clue. Oh, shit. Okay. The Taurosaurus, I guess. This person you're so worried about, is it the Taurosaurus?
I really don't have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's not a joke. When I told you how the president was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned that he was crushed by the Taurosaurus.
That was simply shock in learning how he died. And where? A half-built film set on an empty lot.
Something wrong with where he died? It sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling to you.
No, that's not true at all. It's just... film sets are places where dreams are made, and instead a great man met his end there. I only hope that the utmost care is taken when the news is shared with the cast and crew.
A crew member found me. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. We met two of them at the scene, a young crew member and a young actor, Sean Fenn.
No, why? Why did this have to happen?
Something about the Taurosaurus connection seems to really be upsetting her. I think that might prove to be a clue. Okay, so now we can go back to here. Who are you so worried about? Who are they? Poor child's missing, aren't they? Okay, someone from the movie, isn't it? You seem to get very sensitive every time I mention Torosaurus. The poor child you mentioned has something to do with the movie, don't they?
Ah! Yeah. How did you?
I'm Miles fucking Edgeworth, that's how. You're usually so cool and collected. Your discomfort told me everything I need to know. Who's this poor child? You have to tell us.
Very well. You figured out so much already. I might as well tell you that. The person I'm so worried about, the person I'm so desperate to find, is Sean Fenn.
Sean? But why?
That is more than I can allow you to know.
Judge Gravel, you said you would tell us the truth. And if you don't give it up voluntarily, we'll have to force it from you. I'm afraid you're just going to have to accept that. Is Sean Fenn the president's kid or something? I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean. Do you know him? Do you know Sean personally?
He is famous.
That's not true. Is it?
I doubt there are many people who do not know him.
I certainly didn't until today.
Then you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I could teach you a few things.
I thought this was his first movie. What do you mean?
There is almost nothing I don't know about him.
Bide my time.
Forgive me. I allowed myself to get a little carried away.
That seems to happen quite a lot when the subject of Sean comes up.
Look, I do not know him personally. I simply know a lot about him.
I'll need a clue. Oh, fiddle faddle. Are you a fan? Are you a fan of Sean's, perhaps?
Am I? Yes, I am. I am an ardent admirer of the work of Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire.
Bide my time.
I heard that he was filming near the big building, so I made it my business to learn where the set was and some other important details.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. As a fan, you'd want to know such things. First lead? Oh, okay. Not first role. I imagine you would also have tried to learn when he was supposed to be on set.
Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today.
Did you hear that from Sean himself? You make it sound like you heard that from Sean himself.
Oh, got him. I
don't think he'd be sharing his schedule with a mere fan, do you?
No, I misspoke. Ignore me.
Every slip of the tongue she makes seems to do with Sean. And now we know that she's spoken with him. That's an important clue. Do you know him? Alright. Do your little bow quicker, please. Alright, okay. Bide my time. Bide my time. We're going to get her. We're going to tell her. You must have spoken to him. I can understand you being worried about Sean, but you seem a little too worried. And you implied before that you had spoken to him, which must surely mean that you know him personally.
How did I give away so much?
So the two of you are acquainted. This is surely an important clue. Okay, do you know where he is? We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea where he might be?
Why would I have any idea about that? The two of us aren't connected in any way at all.
You two are very much connected. I don't know what exactly the connection between you and Sean is, but I know for certain that it exists. You've as good as told us that it does. Please, Judge Cavell, you have to help us try and find him.
Help you? That would never be allowed.
By whom? The goddess of justice?
By the one person who knows where he is.
The person who chased him? Oh, fiddle, faddle. Heck! Oh my god. Okay. Did somebody kidnap him, like, quickly? He got kidnapped, like, in a second? At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall into place. I know why you're so reluctant to tell us anything about your relationship with Sean. Admit it, he's been kidnapped, hasn't he? We, like, just saw him. How did that happen? Judge Gravel, I need you to tell me the truth, all of it.
Very well, this time I will tell you everything. Your intuition was correct. Sean has been kidnapped.
I knew it. But why does that have anything to do with you now?
I am. That is, Sean is.
He's my son! Oh my gosh. What? Well, we may not have found what she and President Wang were talking about, but we found something just as important. Sean has been abducted. Not exactly the endgame I was expecting, but that's checkmate nonetheless. Wow. Shrip. Well, that's crazy. Boop, boop, boop. How old is she? Wow. He's 13. Is he not 13? We were told he was 13. My goodness. Well, hold on. What? Okay, hold on. What? You're Sean's mom, Judge Cavell? No way, come on, you're too young. Yeah.
It's true, I am Sean's mother. Look.
Your last name's not Fenn, Cavell. A magazine clipping.
An article.
An article about Sean! You always carry this with you?
Yes, everywhere I go.
For this? Okay.
Everywhere I go, I guess you could call it a kind of talisman.
That certainly speaks to the bond between them.
Everywhere you go, this movie's like in production. What?
He got the cow horns a part of the movie. Are you sure he's been kidnapped?
Unfortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper just before the trial began.
Ah. Did they make any demands?
Only one, that Fifi Lagarde be found not guilty.
Talk about a plot twist is right. Yeah, good job, Alex. Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there.
And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling?
It is. Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused, Fifi Lagarde.
Man, she really tried to go for it. That's why you came so close to declaring her innocent.
I have failed in my duty to the law. I am a judge. If I cannot arbitrate with impartiality, I make a mockery of justice.
Whoa! Tama! Hello!
How is... I am fish? Hello? What is that? Tama, thank you so much! Welcome, Raiders. You know me. It's comfy. Tell me about I am fish. Oh my goodness. It's like I am bread? Ooh. I have that. We should play that on the channel. I think I have that. We just played a physics... The video we released today is a food-based physics game also. Very silly. Watch Cozy kick my whole butthole apart. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta remember that. Somebody put that in the Discord. I won't remember. My memory's bad. I have brain problems.
And yet I tried to force through a ruling based on nothing but my own self-interest.
Judge Cavell. Heard none of what... Your computer wouldn't unmute the tab.
No! Hello!
I'm glad you had a good fishy time. How, did you have fun? How was it?
The goddess must be furious with me, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sacrifice my son on the altar of justice. I couldn't remain impartial when it mattered most.
Of course you couldn't! Are you crazy?
Okay.
No parent could just give up on their child like that. If that makes the goddess of justice mad, then I'm sorry, but she's wrong. If she really thinks that way, then she's the guilty one. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, declaring the goddess guilty, that's bold. Kay is right. As I told you, though we all serve the law, we are also only human.
Whoa, double raid! Clara, hello! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, babies! Boo 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 boo!
How is The Sims? I started lurking immediately, but now I'm here. Boo 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 boo! What's the... Wait, oh, you were having werewolf babies, right? Did they have Do they have babies? Yay! My sim got his baby daddy to marry him. Yay! Hell yeah, that rules. Raiders, welcome in. My name's Comfy Catboy. We're playing Miles Edgeworth Lawyer Simulator. And I do all the voices, and I get real silly with it. Clara, if you gotta do post-stream stuff, please, by all means. And thank you so much, as always, for trusting your community with me. All right, so we are shaking down this judge. And she is giving us a lot of interesting information. This case, everybody, involves, this guy, there's like, there's like a lot of monsters, and like all sorts of like kaiju stuff. Look at this happy little guy. There's one board and one in the oven. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. I love it. Okay. We need more werewolves. What's the bit from 30 Rock? It's like werewolf bar mitzvah. What is it? I don't remember how it goes. But some people have that shit memorized on lock. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, both of you. But the trial must continue. There's no escaping that.
So she's getting blackmailed. But we don't have all the information. Your Honor, there you are.
It seems it is time.
We need to hurry and find some evidence.
Judge Gavel! My dad was a prosecutor.
He was.
Get the baby out of the oven. It's gonna burn!
Yeah, he used to work in a courtroom just like you do. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now.
If a prosecutor were forced to insist that the suspect was guilty, that would...
I know what he would have done. Anything, that's what. He would have done anything to get me back.
He would?
So what I'm trying to say is you can trust us.
What do you mean?
To get him back, to snatch him from the jaws of danger. I'm the second Yatagarasu, and if you agreed to trust me, I promise I'll get him back for you.
The thief who steals only the truth and perhaps one or two other things. Well, Judge Gavel, what do you say? Will you trust the great thief to steal back that which matters most to you?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd like to help too, if that's all right with you.
Thank you. I know I am in no position to ask this of you, but please, please see that he comes home safely.
Oh, he will! Don't worry, you can count on us!
She's got a little...
You can take my cell phone. The kidnapper may call again.
She's got the little cow on it. You'll get it back, along with your son, I promise.
I will do everything I can to draw out the trial.
I also just love... Okay. Oh, do we not? It's not evidence, okay.
I will do everything I can to draw out the trial, but I don't imagine I can give you more than about 2 hours at best.
2 hours? That gives us until 2 p.m.
Please, I'm counting on you.
We gotta find this evidence. We gotta find... Eustace. And here I thought the great thief was on sabbatical.
Well, hold on to your hat, because she's back in business. All right, let's do this. My first commission. I can't afford to mess it up.
Commission? In that case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin? Yeah, where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home.
You're right. He won't be doing any filming today after all.
Sure, or maybe he went on the lam. Hydrate, you got it. Perhaps we should see if Sean left any clues behind at the big building. Posture check, you got it.
Hey, what are you doing giving orders? This is a great thief operation. I'm in charge now.
Is that so, then? What am I?
You're my assistant, first assistant to the great thief Yatagarasu. Talk about an honor.
I've been relegated to thief's assistant. Edgeworth.
All right, let's go to work. Team Yatagarasu, move out.
Yay.
Yay, yay, yay.
All right, we're back at Big Building. It's called Big Building, everybody. It's not a descriptor. It's its name.
All right, here we are. Ready? On 3. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine, okay?
What exactly are you talking about? Vampire Rose! I love you.
Even in the depths of night. Hey, your turn. Keep up, will you?
Why are you making me do this?
Because I'm the great thief Yatagarasu just arrived at the scene of the crime, dummy. How is anyone supposed to know that if we don't announce her appearance?
You may be a thief, but I most certainly am not.
Yeah, fine. I'll do it on my own. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares takes flight, one alone soars to shine. The light of brightness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu.
I'm very much aware of who you are, thank you. Now, shall we get on with this investigation?
You're no fun at all.
We don't have time for fun. We have less than 2 hours, in fact. We'd better get started.
Oh, it's Will Powers. All right, we have this photo. Let's show it to a few people and see if it jogs any memories.
Hi, Will Powers. What's up? This is the Steel Samurai, everybody. We'll make him like, oh, hey, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see. Wait, This is Will Powers. He's an action star I met on an old case. He's also the man behind the mask of the one and only Steel Samurai. Long time no see indeed.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, great thief. Mr. Edgeworth has been working as my assistant.
Good to meet you. But a thief? Mr. Edgeworth has been assisting a thief?
Let's not worry about that for now. We'd like to ask you about what happened this morning, if that's all right. He's gonna do the Green Lantern of,
Sure, but I don't know if I could be much help to you, but sure.
So he'll be one of Sean's work colleagues. I guess we'd better just dive right in. Well, he's angry now.
I heard you were investigating this one, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, yes, but I'm not the prosecutor in charge, of course. He's more Logan looking than the Lang. Yeah. He's a big beefy boy. But if your case is, but if you, oh. I thought this was a typo, but it's just, okay.
But if you're Kay here's assistant, I guess this is her case?
No, that's simply,
I can see you're an intelligent man. You're right, of course. I'm in charge of this one.
don't encourage her.
All right, I'll need you to give me the straight answers. First of all, this case. Have you noticed anything perhaps you could give me your impressions.
Is that supposed to sound like me?
My impressions? I guess my main concern is, no offense to the victim and all, but is it all over for the production? Are we done? I can't help but worry.
I think it's probably safe to assume that you are, at least for now.
Oh, right, I knew it. What a bummer. We don't have the location for much longer, either.
Because you were due to finish shooting soon.
No, because they're due to start building. That lot won't be empty for long. They were letting us use it while they got ready to make a start.
I guess the plan was to shoot the rest on a lot back at Global Studios.
I've been so worried about everything, what with people spreading all these rumors, too.
Rumors?
Yeah, this journalist keeps coming around. Y'all been hiding real monsters on that there set of yours.
He's so upset.
Y'all can't do that, I'm gonna expose y'all. She's always saying stuff like that.
I think I know exactly who this journalist might be.
Yeah, the photographer, right? I thought you maybe knew her.
But you're not, are you? Hiding real monsters, I mean.
Are you kidding? If they had real monsters to call on, I'd be out of a job.
So you've all been working hard on the movie.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been on a reboot of an old series. This one's been a real challenge for me and everybody else over at Global Studios.
If only they'd put this kind of energy into making a new Steel Samurai show or something. Come on, Edgeworth, please. What role are you playing in this one?
Me? I'm Torosaurus himself.
Oh, that's him. That makes sense.
No way! You're the star.
Well, not quite. I'm in a costume, see? My face won't ever appear on screen.
Really? Still, that's pretty amazing. I wish I could wear a costume like that.
That's the only kind of work he does.
Hey, do you think I could try it on sometime? I'd settle for just climbing inside one of the horns.
I'd love to say yes, but that's not how it works. You can't really climb inside that part.
Oh, I get it, because I'm an outsider, right?
That's not the issue at all here, Kay. Sean Fan, can I ask you a couple of questions about Sean?
Sean? Oh, sure. Penny told me what happened. He just disappeared, right? Yeah, sounds like him.
Does he do that a lot?
Yeah, kinda. If we take 5 mid-shoot, you look around sometimes, and he's just gone.
Do you have any idea where he might have headed off to?
Sorry, no. I did see him leaving the set, though.
Huh? You did? And where was he headed?
He got on the site bus. But I was checking some equipment over, and by the time I looked back up, he was gone. The sight bus? I wonder if he left any clues behind. Do you mind if we take a look inside the bus, Mr. Powers? Sure, you'll have to excuse the mess, though. All right, let's see what we can find.
Get on the bus, Gus. Where is the bus? Do you just mean this?
Where would Sean have been sitting? Sean? Oh, that's his seat with the backpack on it.
There's something poking out of it.
A videotape? Huh? We use these when we're shooting. Why would Sean have one?
A videotape? What do you mean a videotape? Maybe there's a clue. Do you have any way for us to check what's on the tape?
Sure, there's a couple of monitors set up right over there. For VHS.
All right, hitting play. Oh my goodness.
It's Sean. Is he rehearsing his lines?
Sean was there on his own, running his lines.
There's a clearly visible footprint right there, which means this must be from last night.
Yeah, he does this sometimes. When he's not happy with the scene, he borrows the equipment and goes over it on his own time.
Wow, he's really dedicated, huh?
Sure is. He may be young, but he takes his craft seriously. You gotta admire it. Well, that part of it, at least. The using the kit without asking part, not so much.
And he would have been able to use the equipment on his own?
Sure, if all he wanted to do was shoot something pretty basic.
Ouch. You can't, I got the bonk head back combo.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
What is it, Kay?
Where did Sean go? He ran off somewhere.
And just left the camera running. It stopped. I guess he ran out of tape.
So that's all that was on there? Sean's rehearsal?
Interesting. That's pretty cray-cray. Oh, no. Is there a change? I don't see nothing different. Do y'all? I don't think so. I think that's just the same. Well... I mean, is that all? Have I gotten any of these? Just the 3 footprints still from earlier.
Oh, hello.
There's an array of filming equipment here. Are you getting ready to shoot something?
No, nothing's scheduled for today at this location. It's just a case has gone missing.
A case? What is he talking about?
Yeah, all that stuff there is normally stored inside a large case. But I look away for 5 minutes and it's wandered off somewhere.
Sounds like there's a thief around here.
What exactly was taken?
Just the case.
The kid's gonna be in the case. For sure.
Why only take that? I would have been more interested in what was inside it myself.
I guess whoever took it must have needed the case more than its contents. Did they need to put something in it?
Or someone!
Dokily. It's a map of the area around the big building. Let's take a closer look. Building's pretty fucking big. Pretty fucking big building right there. This is the big building itself, so that's where we are right now.
It's kind of cool looking, but I still can't quite bring myself to like it.
I'm not surprised. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you never wanted to come here again.
Hey, when this is all over, when we have the whole case wrapped up, can we maybe come here just for fun? We can bring Gummy, too.
You don't let the past drag you down, do you? It's an admirable quality, I guess. Let's think about that later, shall we, Kay? This case isn't over just yet. We can't afford to start making plans for when it's done.
No fun. Fine, let's hurry up and solve this little mystery, shall we?
So, this has got to be... It was, like, right next to it, so this should be it. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, what is the lot next door? Sanitation plant.
The Sundown Sanitation Plant. What, do they make cleaning products there or something?
Sadly not. I think they just incinerate all the garbage the trucks bring back. By the way, Cade, you seem a little antsy.
Oh, it's nothing. Hey, did you see up there? Up in the other corner of the map, there's another garbage facility.
Indeed there is. I imagine it probably fulfills a slightly different function. There seem to be quite a few such facilities in this area.
Yeah, this place is littered with them.
Really? That's what you were so excited about? A third-rate pun? I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Okay. The harbor. There's a garbage processing facility right next to the fishing port here.
Do they process garbage they pull out of the sea or something?
I guess they might, but I doubt that's all they deal with.
So what else? Oh, like garbage that washes up on shore, shells and fish bones and stuff? Well, who throws that stuff there in the first place anyway, huh? They should be ashamed of themselves. Didn't they ever hear of recycling? You could make earrings and necklaces and yeah.
Let's maybe talk about this another time. All right. I want the cold, hard facts. I love a good goof, but come on, y'all. I like how there's a liquor store around every corner in my hometown. It's like liquor store, liquor store, liquor store, liquor store. The Sunshine Coliseum. They hold all kinds of events there.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the World Thief Symposium, but they canceled it this year. It was so cool. Thieves from all over the planet all gathered in one place. I mean, there was that thing where they arrested pretty much everybody who attended, so... And some people did say the whole thing was just a trap set by the police.
And yet you still wanted to go.
I don't really buy into all that stuff. But they do say the light from the sun in the morning gives you more wrinkles, right?
And why are we talking about this?
Well, why do you think? Because they called it Morning Tan Park.
I'd certainly like to be basking in the morning sunshine without a care in the world right now. All right. They didn't call it that. Kay, you're just making shit up to be hilarious. And it's working. Okay, that's all. We learned that. You? It's an exaggeration. A very good day to you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir. Huh? I'm not a prosecutor anymore, but I guess he doesn't need to know that. Good day to you too, officer. Can I ask why you've been posted here?
Me? Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on things.
Excellent. Then perhaps you can tell me if any vehicles have come in or out of here this morning.
None except the taxi and that blue truck over there, sir.
Only 2 vehicles have come in or out. That could be useful to know. Okay. There's 3 in my small town. Oh my goodness.
John, you in there? No sign of him here either. Kind of thought that basket on the back of the truck that looked suspicious.
She's not wrong, it does.
Huh? What are you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The engine's cold, which means it's been here for a while.
No way, you can tell just from that?
And if it's been parked here for a while, I guess the driver might not be nearby either. We don't really have time to stand around waiting until they get back. Should I... Is that everything? Wait. Was that a clue? Should I... Maybe I, present this to him. Huh? Well, I don't fucking know. Okay. No, that was nothing. Maybe I can ask the cop about it? I don't know why it would give that to me as a clue suddenly. Oh, I don't... Well, no. I don't talk to this man. What about you?
Oh, ho, hey there, pal. Why the long face? Ever think you ought to lighten yourself up a little?
Did you take on any passengers here this morning?
Does a witch wear a pointy hat? You bet I did. Just the one fare, mind you.
And who was the passenger?
It was 2 guys, had on these black suits, real sharp looking.
They have a boy with them.
This boy!
Nah, like I said, it was just the 2 of them.
All right, never mind. Thank you for the help. I thought we might be onto something there, but no luck. There we go. Okay. It's 1/2 midday already.
You think Judge Cavell and the others are doing okay?
I'm not sure. How long is it realistically possible to drag out proceedings on here?
We have to find Sean!
Indeed we do.
Ah, heck, not like that, dang it.
Oh, it's the 2 of them! Oh, I don't remember the other girl's voice at all. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, Crimson? I love how... Okay, Crimson, this is... You could have gotten me so good with a D's Nuts joke if... In all the time, I didn't realize it was you. Lot of heart! I love her.
Hey, I think I gotta get a scoop like that, huh?
I don't remember what her voice was in the slightest, so we're just gonna go with,
Sorry, Chief, my bad. How many times I gotta say it? We're scope friends, wild critters that survive on scopes and scopes alone. Every second we ain't scooping, we're starving. It's scoop or die out here. Yes, Chief.
Well, look who it is, although I can't help but wish it wasn't.
When did those two get here? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, we should go talk to them.
should we? Fine. Oh my god. Zip. Zip, zip, zip. Tabby Lloyd. Oh, yeah. Ms. Lloyd calls you Chief, doesn't she?
Sure does, because that's exactly what I am. She's my #1 cub reporter. Sees my unique brand of shutterbug and caught her eye, so she came to me to learn the trade. She may be a scribbler, not a snapper, but both of us are hungry for scoop soup 24/7. And besides, who doesn't want to be called Chief, right?
Ms. Hart's pictures were what drew Ms. Lloyd to her. I suppose it's no surprise that this particular chief attracted an apprentice with such unique tastes.
Sure, she didn't score no big stars yet, but she's hungry. Boy, is she. Hungrier than me, even. And she wants a Taurosaurus exclusive better than a coyote wants a chicken. She's been turning this place upside down all day looking for leads. She has? Maybe she knows something about the kidnapping. I think we should ask her, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agreed. We need all the help we can get to find Sean. And I can think of one piece of evidence that might encourage her to tell us what we need to know. Your scoop.
Scoop soup. Yummy, yummy.
So, now that is the story... Wait. So, now that the story of the underground auction is in the bag, what's next?
Come on, as if you even need to ask. Taurosaurus, that's what. Fate done dropped him right in my dang lap. Snuck up upstairs to cover the auction, and then he shows up right on the doorstep and stomps big old footprints everywhere for good measure.
And do you have a particular news outlet in mind for this big scoop?
Ha! Does a bear do his business in the woods? It got me 2 or 3 of mine. They'll be all over this like a rash. Heck, there's even one right here in the big building. Tabby and me, we're in and out of there all the time. I mean, mostly on account of how fun they seem to be throwing us out on our ears, but still.
Sounds as if they're both more out than in. Okay. So, I thought that I was going to be talking to both of them.
Well, if it isn't good friend Ruffles, good to see y'all again.
And you, Miss Lloyd, but how come you're here, if you don't mind me asking? Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was, of course, entirely groundless. The fact remains that you were a willing participant in the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you on the matter. You should be aware that you may be punished for your actions.
Well, they kind of dropped the whole case out of nowhere. Packed me up and shipped me home without as much of a slap on the wrist. Guess it was their way of saying, you keep up the good work now. They did seem kind of keen to get me never ever mention the whole thing again, though.
Yes, because you weren't part of the official story of the attempt on the president's life. They can't afford to have you getting in the way of that.
And Mr. Edgeworth, telling Tabby not to talk is like trying to stop a dam from bursting with a piece of tape.
Not exactly the most delicate way of putting it.
Wrote up the whole thing, of course, every last detail, plus a few of my own. Handed it to the paper, hopes all high and all, but nothing, not a peep.
Was somebody putting pressure on them, or were the details you added a little too gratuitous, perhaps? Both seem easily plausible, unfortunately. Reporting! What are you doing here at the big building? Are you reporting on something?
Hey, maybe I didn't make this clear enough the first time we met. But you want a reporter to scratch your back, you gotta scratch hers first if you catch my meaning.
You mean you want me to give you something you can use for an article?
Bingo, and it better be good. Because if it ain't, this conversation's over.
We do need to know what might have happened to Sean. Perhaps I can show her a piece of evidence. Yeah. What would you... Oh, wait. What would you like... What would be nice for you to see? The body? Okay. I thought you would like to see a dead body. My bad. This photograph? Okay. Ms. Lloyd, this picture.
Say no more, Ruffles. I already know what you're gonna ask.
Huh? You do?
You're looking for him, right? The kid?
What?
You just can't get out from under the drama, huh? Wherever he goes, the bodies follow. Miles Edgeworth, trouble magnet. Pretty much sums you up, right?
Is my reputation really so sordid?
And now you done got yourself wrapped up in a kidnapping too? Crazy. Huh? How do you know about that? Shh, pipe down, will you? Can't be talking about this stuff too loud. I ain't even told the chief about it. Gotta keep it on the down low, okay? This ain't a cat I want out of the bag just yet.
Seriously, how do you know about it? Surely Judge Gavelle hasn't told anybody except us.
I bet you did. I bet you'd just love to know, wouldn't you? Well, you can't. It's a secret.
She's as stubborn as ever, it seems.
Hey, quit staring at me like that. I ain't sharing nothing with that thundercloud of a face.
What she knows.
So, you know something, right? Sure do. Truth is, I done saw it. Little kid being bundled up by two shady characters in black suits.
What the fuck?
What? Do you know where they went? Nope, don't got a clue. They was kind of far away when I spotted them. Lost sight pretty quick. Dang it! Still, at least we know something about our kidnappers now.
Yes, 2 men in black. Okay, so now I suppose I have all of the clues I need. So, the men in black and the child. So we've learned a little something about the kidnappers. Ms. Lloyd saw 2 men taking Sean away, and the taxi driver remembers giving 2 similar-looking men a ride.
They must be the same people, right?
I'd say it's a distinct possibility, yes, but there's one thing that doesn't make sense. The taxi driver said specifically that the 2 men didn't have a child with them. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty obvious they put him in the case, and they brought the case with them.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Only a taxi. Okay. So I think that's gotta just be it.
Yeah.
Could it be that the kidnappers who stole the case? Could it be the kidnappers who stole the case?
Wait, you mean?
Yes, what if they put Sean inside of it?
He's little enough that he'd fit, I guess. So the reason the taxi driver didn't see him?
Might be that he was loaded into the trunk as baggage.
But why did they need to hide him?
I imagine they might not have planned to originally. But they didn't count on there being a police presence here in the plaza.
Right, that makes sense. They didn't want the officer on duty to see them going off with Sean.
So they took a rather drastic measure.
That must be it! Alright, let's go see what the taxi driver can tell us.
The 2 men you told us about, did they have any baggage with them?
Boy, did they. A giant.
Oh no, this guy was like, boy, did they, a giant case. Wasn't easy getting that thing in the trunk, I tell you.
That settles it. They must have been the kidnappers.
Where did you take those 2 men, if you don't mind me asking? Look, I can see this is important. How about I give you a ride there?
That's a great idea. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, thank you. My pleasure, folks.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my golly. It's 12:57. Oh no.
Did he have to drive so that fast? Feel kind of queasy. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You look a little green yourself.
Well, I'm fine. The driver said he took the men to the garage of this house right here.
Which means this must be where they brought the case. No way, look at the name on the mailbox.
The name? What? Excelsius Winner? This must be, that chairman.
This must be that chairman guy's house.
What? Excelsius Winner ordered Sean's kidnapping? Isn't he currently under arrest?
Nice, the garage door is unlocked.
You spotted that quickly, although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Whoa. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winner Sr. must be something of a motorhead. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously.
Anybody home? No? Anybody?
What are we, Kay? Common house thieves?
You take that back. We're great thieves. And don't let me ever hear you say different. Have some self-respect, Mr. Edgeworth.
She didn't like that at all. Anyway, it seems nobody's around, which hopefully means we're not at risk of being arrested.
Don't let your guard down yet. We're only just getting started here. Now, let's find us some treasures.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for Sean? Oh my god. There's the chest. I think we know what this is.
Yes, this has to be it. The equipment case that Mr. Powers told us was stolen. They folded little Sean up, packed him in there, and shipped him all the way here.
He's a boy, Kay, not a piece of equipment. It is possible that he's still here.
Then we better find him. My reputation as a great thief is riding on this, and yours is my assistant.
It sure is. Okay, bloody gloves.
Look, a treasure!
Oh no, they're like, oh, it's the yellow stuff. These are mechanics gloves. They say death on them? Oh my god. They're designed to be worn when fixing vehicles or working with machines.
They're covered in oil that looks like it must be from a machine, too.
And strangely, dirt. An awful lot of dirt. I doubt they would have gotten like that from a motorcycle maintenance.
I hate the guy, but I gotta admit, I like his gloves a lot. You think we can maybe come up with a good excuse to, borrow them?
I was about to take them into evidence, but now I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Okay.
Gloves, gloves, gloves. What a crazy bike with a big skull on it.
No way, this bike is super cool. There's even a skull over the headlight.
I suppose it's designed so that the eyes light up when you turn it on.
Really? Wow. I bet it's still nothing compared to when you get that steely glint in your eyes.
My eyes don't actually light up, Kay. Those gloves are terrifying, yeah.
Look at these huge bags of flour, Mr. Edgeworth. If we had some water and a rolling pin, we could make us some delicious fresh noodles. I like them nice and firm, don't you? You have to boil them just the right amount.
It's not flour, Kay, it's cement. If you mix it with water, it would become very, very firm indeed.
Really? Wow. Cement noodles. Yeah, those would probably kind of stick in your throat, huh?
Just a little, Kay, just a little. A shovel? There's a sledgehammer, a shovel, and a bunch of other heavy-duty tools here.
That thing makes Judge Cavill's hammer look puny. If I ever become a judge, I'm getting one like this.
I doubt you would make yourself very popular swinging one of those around in a courtroom.
Really? Fine. What if I swung that shovel around instead?
Then it wouldn't be a courtroom, it would be a circus. Promise me you won't do that.
Kathunk?
Huh?
There's somebody in the back there.
Thud, thunk, clatter.
Sean, is that you?
Sean, stay right there. We're coming. Huh?
That's... Is it Augustus? Oh my god!
But, Mr. Winter!
What? Wait.
What's he doing here? Wait, this is Chairman Winter's house, right? Which means...
Yes, it's Mr. Winter's home too, presumably. So how'd he wind up like this?
Untie him.
Kay, quickly. You do it.
A little expert rope work, huh? Leave it to me. All right, like this end through here, and you're free.
His commentary towards Kay and his head is very much like Shrek and Donkey.
Are you okay, Eustace?
He looks like he's been through hell. How did you come to be tied up down here?
I don't know. You found me. Why don't you tell me?
Because we don't know, which is why we're asking.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to get much out of him like this.
No, in which case...
No, is there really Mind Palace again?
Wait, you mean?
I hate to beat a man while he's down, but it might be the only way.
Are you sure? Look, don't go too hard on him, okay? You might push him over the edge.
Understood. I'll tread carefully, I promise. Though I can't promise I'll be very good at it. Never held back against my opponents before, after all.
Mind chess! He's only gonna have like one defense or something.
The last time we saw him, he was running out of the courtroom. How did he wind up here?
You don't understand. You don't know what it's like being me.
Oh my god! He's been through a lot. It's going to be hard to know what might cause him to lose control. In which case, I just may have to quietly listen to what he has to say.
What? Oh, he's like crying for real.
Why me? Why am I always the last one to know the butt of every joke?
He clearly has questions. I'll have to do my best to try and answer them. But he's also clearly in no fit state for this, so I'll need to try and finish this quickly. I should figure out what he needs to hear and try and calm him down.
Mind chess.
Tell me what's on your mind. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind, Eustace.
No, I will not. Even if I did, it's not like you'd listen to me.
Bide my time. I can pretend to listen. Oh my gosh, okay.
Well, what is this? Why aren't you shouting?
He said, we did the voice clip.
Why aren't you shouting objection? You always shout objection.
Bide my time.
What? You really gonna listen to me?
Learning the truth about your father can't have been easy. I can only sympathize.
That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was losing everything I ever had in a single moment.
Did somebody steal? Bide my time.
Everything I thought I worked for was all a lie. Dad just made it happen.
Oh yeah, he basically, his dad told him, if you weren't here for the end of that, his dad just told him, like, hey, you actually weren't an A+ student your whole school life. I bribed everybody to just pass you. You're an idiot. And so now he realizes that he's not a smart guy. He's just such a stupid asshole.
So tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what am I supposed to believe in now, huh?
You have to believe in yourself. You can lose faith in everything but yourself. That you have to believe in. But you don't have to do it alone. Experience, I can't give you. But knowledge, that I'm happy to offer.
I had some time to think when I was tied up like that, and I realized something. I'm not cut out to be a prosecutor. I'm incompetent? I don't even know the right word.
Bide my time.
Why are you...
Oh, shit. I didn't want to correct him. Fuck. Oh my god, I have to do all of it again. Come on, baby. This is a chain of memories. You have to believe in yourself. Okay, and then... I'm gonna give him knowledge, I guess. I think the word you're looking for is incompetent. But judging one's own competence is notoriously difficult, so I need you to trust me on something. You're getting better at this, Eustace, day by day, inch by inch. I swear it. Now, I need to ask you something. Will you help me out?
Sure, what do you want to know?
Well, first of all, thank you for calming down. Next, I want you to tell me about your kidnapping. I need you to be as detailed as possible, Eustace. Tell me everything you remember seeing and hearing. Why are you taken to your own home? Why would somebody kidnap you only to take you back to your own home?
Don't you think I want to know that one, too? I'm the victim here. What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know?
I don't know.
They locked me up in that box and took me in here. I was scared. So scared.
And did you happen to overhear anything your kidnappers might have said?
I think one said, if you want to blame somebody, blame the guy who owns this house.
The owner, Excelsius winner? The owner of this house? That's your father, isn't it?
Whoa! It is? I guess it is, huh? Oh, I get it. The kidnappers were people who hated my dad.
That's not it. At least not based on what else we know of the situation. But there was some kind of link between the kidnappers and Winner Sr. that could be a clue. What did the kidnappers want? Do you have any idea why somebody might have wanted to kidnap you?
What do you mean? Why does anybody kidnap anybody for a ransom, right?
I'll need a... Okay. Who you kidnapped by? Do you have any idea?
No, of course I don't. If I did, I'd have told you already.
Time to deploy my clue. Your father was behind your kidnapping. Your captor wanted you easily at hand. And where could be more convenient than one's own home? I hate to break it to you, Eustace, but the kidnapping was ordered by your father.
Whoa! What? You don't think he wanted me out of the way, that he was gonna kill me?
Of course not. What good would that have done him? His own son dead in the family garage? He would have instantly become the prime suspect. Welcome to the chat room. Am I still live, y'all? Did the stream was there a stream interruption or anything? Or is it just fine? I don't like when I randomly get Twitch notifications in my chat. You know what I mean? Huh? Huh? Let me see. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. All right. Okay.
You're right. Okay, so why did he have me kidnapped?
Well, it won't have been for a ransom. Not his own son. That wouldn't make any sense. So his motive for the kidnapping must have been for something else. This could be an important clue. What do the kidnappers want? Do you know what they wanted? This wasn't your father's motive.
Why would somebody kidnap their own child if they were planning on demanding a ransom?
Oh! Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Did anything odd happen during the kidnapping?
No, I just answered their stupid question, and then they grabbed me.
What did they ask you? That question? What did they ask you?
Hey, stop glaring at me like that. What was it again? Oh yeah, they asked me if I knew Gavale.
Of course, things are starting to fall into place now. Your father, his goal wasn't to kidnap you. He was out to kidnap Judge Gavale's son, Sean Fenn. Because he wanted to force her honor into declaring Warden Lagarde not guilty.
Wait, Gavale has a son? And it was also Lagarde who be found not guilty? Cause he...
I think you were mistaken for Sean, and that's why you were kidnapped.
Wait, what? You mean I went through all that by mistake? Wait, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that would explain the part where...
Where what? Have you remembered something?
No, it's nothing. I'm nothing. I'm useless. Meaningless. Just go. Just leave me alone.
This isn't good. I think I've pushed him as far as he can reasonably be pushed. I have to calm him down to get me to tell him what it is he just remembered. Great, baby boy. Judging by his fragile demeanor, I'd say he's still suffering considerably. I'll need to get him back on his feet. What is it you remembered? You remembered something just now. What is it?
I didn't remember anything. All I remember is him.
You mean your father? Him? You mean your father?
No, I didn't mean to bring him up. I'm nothing compared to him. I never even made prosecutor if he didn't help me.
I've been wanting to ask about that for some time. Why did you become a prosecutor?
What do you mean? You think it too, don't you? That I wasn't meant to be one? That I'm not good enough?
I'll buy my time.
Say something, will ya?
You chose this path. Why? You must have had a reason.
It's not like that. There's no big reason behind it at all. The reason is stupid and dumb and not important. Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean much to anybody except me.
I've often felt much the same about my own reasons for becoming a prosecutor.
Really? You have? But you're a real one, a good one, a success. Even my dad, the chairman of the committee, said so.
You wanted your father's approval. You wanted your father's approval. Well, I can well understand that.
You can? I thought if I became the best prosecutor out there, he'd finally accept me for who I am. I just wanted to not be useless.
You're not covering for your father in any way, are you?
What? No, I won't cover for him ever again. I mean, why would I after what he's done?
Because you want to be of use to him? You have a strong desire to be of use to him, so he'll approve of you. Is that fair to say? Yeah.
I mean, well, why can't I be? Just once in my stupid life. Why can't I make it better? Why can't I clean his name?
It's not possible. I won't let up. You realize that, don't you? Oh. No, shit. Fuck. I think these are fun, but like... They go so far. Oh my god. You mean your father? Buy my time. Chose the tab Y. Buy my time.
Whoa, another raid! Hello, raiders!
Thief Simulator. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders! My name is Comfy Catboy. I'm a cat and a boy in that order. How was Thief Simulator? Welcome, babies. Oh, we're in Mind Chess Palace land with Miles Edgeworth. How is your stream? Welcome. What did you steal? What kind of things did you steal? Was it the crown jewels, perhaps?
Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean anything except to me.
Okay, you want your father's approval. You stole a lot of microwaves. Yo, hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for trusting your community with me. If you got to do post-stream stuff, please, by all means, go eat a food, have a bathroom, do all that stuff. But we'll be finishing up this little section of this case. If I don't, I'm about to perish right here, so maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. And the coffee, ooh, lots of coffee. Okay. You wanted your father's approval, but you're not covering, but why would he? So I'm just gonna bide my time.
Why are you ignoring me? Is this some game of yours? Are you trying to make me feel even worse?
No, calm down, please. Are you kidding? Well, that's it. Fiddle faddle. I hacked up. What happened? I've never failed one of those before. Oh, is it not that bad at all? Is it just mostly fine? You remember? Okay. So I guess there's a third. Okay. That third option didn't seem like the right one, but we'll get there. You know, if you put the coffee in the microwave, it's like double theft. Wanted your father's approval. Bazinga!
Get that chess piece out of here.
Because you hate your father. I won't let up. You realize? What option was it? Did I not pick all those options? Or did I... Am I crazy? I definitely felt like I did this the correct way before. Okay, bide my flippin' time. Bide my time. You want your father's approval. I can get behind that. You're not covering for him because you want to be of use to your father. Oh, I guess I... well, I'll bide my time now. I guess I made a mistake. What? Oh my god. Am I supposed to, like, be correcting him? That doesn't feel like the thing that's gonna get him off the fucking razor's edge here. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. This is so buried deep in all of the... Miles Edgeworth, please. I know this is the final case and everything. But, like, come on. Come on, bro. 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 Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Bro? I'm gonna be used to your father. Okay. 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 It's clear his name. That doesn't seem like the... I don't know. We're talking about coffee and then collectively we decided to raid. Hell yeah. Beautiful. It isn't possible to clean a name, Eustace, but you can clear one.
Huh? I never knew that.
I guess I need to just be correcting him. I don't know. That doesn't feel like... That's kind of crazy. In your father's case, though, it's going to be hard. His crimes continue, as your kidnapping shows. Oh, excuse me. Knowing that, do you still think you can help him?
But what else do I have? What else am I supposed to do?
Why don't you be the better man and rise above the father who made a fool of you? Stare him straight in the eyes and stop him from committing any more crimes.
Hey, you're right. I'll prove him wrong about me. I'll prove him wrong about everything.
That seems to have calmed him down again. Now I just need to get him to tell me what happened to the evidence. Let's see if I can't give him the courage he'll need to stand up to his father. What's the evidence? Key pieces of evidence from the Lagarde trial failed to make it to the courtroom. As a prosecutor in charge, they were your responsibility. Did you misplace them somehow?
No, that's not what happened. You haven't heard my side of the story.
Say it then. Tell me. My god.
I thought I was putting them in the safest place there was. But, oh, what did I do? What did I do?
I'll need a... Oh, no. What connects Lagarde and your father? What's the connection between your father and Warden Lagarde?
Sorry, I don't know that much about...
You can't think of anything? Even the smallest morsel could be a valuable clue.
Oh, I think they maybe worked together once and...
What else do you remember? And? What is it? What else have you remembered?
I think she got the job at the prison because my dad recommended her.
Interesting. And did he have any particular reason to recommend her?
I guess he thought she was good at her job, unlike me.
By time?
I think they knew each other from back when he was the chief prosecutor.
What was he like back then? Was he different at all?
Oh, he was amazing. There wasn't a piece of evidence he didn't know or a case file he hadn't read.
An intimate knowledge of cases and the evidence pertaining to them. That could be an important clue. If you're covering for him, you're an accomplice. Alright, I need you to tell me more about what your father is up to. If you continue to cover for him, you can only be considered an accomplice in his crimes.
What? Come on, Edgeworth. That's a little harsh. I said I'd talk, didn't I? Why are you threatening me? Why? You're a big bully.
Okay, that was just wrong overall. Alright, okay. Where's the evidence? Bide my time. That didn't feel... You gave the evidence to your father. I think I know what you thought would be the safest place possible. With your father, isn't that correct?
Whoa! What? Ah! He told me it would have been safe with him. He said there was nowhere safer.
Well, I'm afraid he betrayed your trust, and in the ugliest way possible.
So he got rid of it? Why, Dad? What were you thinking?
He wanted to mess with the trial. Your father wanted to obscure the truth in order to ensure that Warden Lagarde was declared innocent. There's no easy way to say this, Eustace. He used you.
Oh! What? Ah!
There's a chance that the evidence is still in Chairman Winner's possession, and we still don't know where Sean is. We need to get back out there and find him.
It's all my fault. What do I do now?
I can't stand by and watch him like this. He's had a brutal collision with a reality he never even knew existed. I should ask him what he means to do now. Perhaps I can even help him figure that out. Okay. Let's do it. There's no way around it. The road ahead will be a hard one. But maybe this is fate, and maybe my job is to point him in the right direction. What do you mean to do now? So, what now, Eustace?
Well, first I'm gonna give the stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it. My dad always said that clothes make you a man, but I'm no man.
It's clothes make the man. It's clothes make the man, Eustace.
Is it? Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm learning a lot from you today.
That's good to hear. Now, about that jacket, why don't we make you into a prosecutor worthy of it?
All right, let's do it. Let's make it so nobody ever makes fun of me again.
Bide my time.
But how? How do I get there? Tell me, what do I need to do? I just don't know. I just don't know.
I'll need a... Oh. Okay. Will you walk the same path as your father? Do you mean to be like your father, to continue to ignore the truth?
Come on, give me a break, will you? Can a guy get a glass of human kindness when he needs one?
The milk of human kindness? Is that an expression? I'm talking about the milk of human kindness. I'm afraid that's not quite how the phrase is used. I've never heard that phrase in my life.
It's not.
Listen, talking with you like this, it's helpful for me too. There was a time when there were truths I didn't want to face up to either. But a good friend taught me the error of my ways.
That's nice, but I don't have anybody like that.
I can be that person for you. I guess you don't. Fuck off, bud. If you could muster the courage to try and find your feet again, I'd be very happy to help.
You would?
But only if you really mean to try.
I don't want to be like my dad.
You want to be better than him, don't you? Yes, Eustace, I see it now. Will you continue your work as a prosecutor?
I don't even want to think about that yet. After all, I only ever became one because of my dad. I probably shouldn't even think about carrying on, should I?
Only you can answer that? The only person who can answer that question is you.
Whoa. Yeah.
Only you can decide what path you choose to walk.
Then I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. If I give up now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I just know it.
So he intends to see this through. I'll bear that in mind. He's told me that he wishes to be a better than his father, and that he wishes to remain a prosecutor. I don't like human and milk in the same sentence. Fair. I take that to mean that he wants to be a different kind of prosecutor than his father. That's the first important decision he's ever made for himself, and it tells us where he means to go next. What do you mean to do now? So, what now, Eustace?
Well, I'm gonna give this stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it.
It's clothes make the man. I'm learning a lot from you.
Bide my time. You're a different kind of prosecutor. Yeah, look at that queen! You want to remain a prosecutor, but walk a different path from your father, correct? It won't be easy. But the path you have chosen is that of the true prosecutor. And now that you have chosen it, when the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Wow! You're lucky. I myself haven't quite decided what to do with my life. But you have, and it's a choice you made all on your own. Now all you have to do is believe in yourself, in the path that you've chosen. Mistaken for shot and kidnapped by his own father's underlings, and losing his belief in himself as a prosecutor after his father stole his evidence. He's been through so much in the span of a single day, more than I can imagine. What person said before me now applies. Yeah. Well, it took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's checkmate. Bazinga. Hell yeah. Yeah! Alright, let's find out what he has to say. And that's gotta be a to be continued after this.
No! Wow! I don't think I've ever seen him move so fast.
He's particularly speedy when it comes to running away from things, it seems.
We're here now?
Yeah, we don't have much time left.
How much is left in this chapter? Are you kidding me?
Well, let's finish. I don't know. We'll see if it gives us. We don't have much time left. I think we'd better check in with Fender. He'll want an update on what we've discovered. We need to know what's going on over at the courthouse.
But Eustace ran off, right? Isn't he supposed to be the prosecutor in charge?
We're just updating Fender. Nothing else will change. Francisca will continue for the prosecution.
Okay. Is that really all right, though?
It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off. Man, there's like crazy noises happening outside.
Look, I hate to be a stickler for the details, but let's just go over this one more time, shall we? No murder weapon means no conclusive proof, means no conviction. That's all there is to it.
Objection!
That makes no sense. The lack of a murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and whip it into you.
Eek!
Eddie, darling, how much longer is this going to take? It's almost as if you're trying to drag this out for as long as possible.
Goodsling, hello! Sorry, thieves. It's our friend the prosecutor over there. She's as stubborn as a freaking mule.
Then give me a satisfactory explanation. Man, what is that? Hold on one sec, y'all. Ah. Oh no. Okay, everything's fine. They're doing street work. Yeah, all she does is whip people. Tama! Yeah, no, that's all she ever does. She just whips everybody all the time.
Seriously, I've already taken more licks than I've had birthdays. Come on, Miles, what's taking so long? I'm happy to buy you some time and all, but I'm taking a beating here.
Yeah, does not happen to you?
Oops, sorry, G. This one's important. Mind if I take it?
Fine.
Fender.
Miles Areno, boy, am I ever glad to hear your voice. How are things on your end?
We found Eustace.
Sweet. And the knife and the chisel?
Unfortunately, he entrusted both to his father's care, which means that Chairman Winner is the only person who knows where they are.
Chairman Winner? But why would he?
We're not quite sure of the specifics just yet, but we do know that Chairman Winner and Warden Lagarde have some sort of connection they'd rather others didn't know about.
Gotcha. Alright, guess the next move will be to get Excelsius Winner on the stand. Best to hear the deets from the proverbial horse's mouth, right?
I'll keep looking for the missing evidence, and for Sean.
Well, shake a leg, will you, big guy? Can't keep this one from going to the judges much longer. We're a gnat's whisker from a verdict here.
Understood.
I wonder how long Judge Gavel's nerve can hold. This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry.
Oh, hell yeah.
How are things over at the courtroom of doom?
They're going to call Chairman Winner to the stand. Who knows how that will go for them.
Yeah, he's already stooped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of?
Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence we have relating to him, just in case it might help.
Good idea. Leave it to me. The gloves we found.
The gloves we found in his garage? Yes, I was thinking about those. Anything else?
What about the case file from the IS-7 incident? Chairman Winter is involved in that, right?
Yes, he helped suppress the evidence. It's probably a good idea to have the notes on hand.
Okay.
Excellent. And do we have anything else?
We sure do! Last but far from least, there's this!
Yo Yatagarasu pin? Okay. I asked for evidence related to Chairman Winner. Can you please try to take this seriously?
Says the guy who spends his life presenting people with evidence that has nothing to do with anything.
That's different.
Oh, there he is.
Wait, that's Eustace?
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Ah!
You ran away.
Rude, he totally ignored me.
What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
Let's go inside and see if we can figure out what he was up to.
Yes, good idea.
Oh my god. Okay.
Huh? The hatch is wide open.
Maybe Eustace opened it.
Did Eustace really come down here? Why is this not, like, guarded by police or something?
Mr. Edgeworth, look. The safe, it's open.
I guess maybe he did come down here. Maybe we'd better take a closer look.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is a whole new situation. So this chapter of this thing is going forever, and it's time for me to end stream, unfortunately. I usually try and push it until we get to a good breaking point, but there is not going to be one for a while. And I gotta eat lunch, babies, so we're gonna call it here. Y'all, I love you to pieces. We're gonna find somebody to visit a raid. But in the meantime, I got a few links I want to show you. If there's only one link you click on today, please make it the Comfy Cozy Play Let's Play channel. That is Cozy Cat Girl in my our Let's Play channel, baby. We get real silly, and we're playing a lot more kind of one-off stuff going forward. So like if you don't really know where to start, you could watch like Brunch Club or Brunch Club or Goose Game or whatever. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. Same action time, same action station. There's also my card and the Discord I'd love for you to check out as well. Who's online? Who's alive? Who could we raid? Who could be doing stuff? Ooh, baby. Oh, this is, yeah, not that. Let's see if, whoa, what's that? Katoop, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew Crew. Yeah, let's browse Miles Edgeworth. Let's see who's it. It's just me and somebody else. Wow, somebody else who has a French streamer who has like 6,500 viewers. What the fuck? Oh, Reishi's on. I'll raid Reishi. Reishi stream. I raid Reishi a lot because we're model siblings. But also they seem to stream when I'm ending. Alright, babies, if you are a subscriber, you can copy and paste our raid message. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same action time, 9 a.m. West Coast American time. That is in 21 hours. I love you all to pieces. Have an excellent Wednesday, and I'll see you again next time. Baby, ah!